дело. Пробежимся по напарникам, поболтаем со всеми, послушаем, кому есть что сказать.
Commander, can I help you with something?
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
I'm good, Shepard. Ready for anything. We live, we'll get loud and spill some drinks.
Тебе ближе бухнуть, а? Тебе же ближе бухнуть, е-мое.
We'll talk later.
Так, теперь к Мордину.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Yes, good timing, in fact. Excellent. Made breakthrough. Can share results while next samples grow. Hate waiting for culture analysis. Never fast enough. Usually no result in advance. Just checking work. Have to be careful. Getting off track. Discovery. Based on Prothean collector connection, can examine technology, chart Reaper species modification, fall of Protheans.
Довольно интересно, расскажи подробнее.
Early stages similar to indoctrination, can guess captured Protheans lost intelligence over several cloned generations. Cybernetic augmentation widespread afterward, as Protheans failed, Reapers added tech to compensate. Mental capacity almost gone, replaced by overworked sensory input transfers. Transmitting data to masters.
Просто сделали тупых марионеток, братан.
Is there anything we can do to help them?
No. No glands replaced by tech. No digestive system replaced by tech. No soul replaced by tech. Whatever they were, gone forever. Understand now?
Понимаю.
No culture, closer to husks than slaves. Tools for reapers. Protheans dead. Collectors just final insult. Must be destroyed.
К сожалению.
I didn't think you needed any more motivation than you already had to stop the collectors.
Enjoyed challenge. Saw necessity of attack on collectors after Plague on Omega. Their work, my people. Hard to care about two armies. One wins, one loses. Always work to do after. Now, have more context. See what collectors are. Wasn't looking for other work before. Don't mean to imply that. Just committed now. Won't let you down.
You said the collectors had no art. I had no idea you cared about that kind of thing.
Personal interest negligible. Sang a little. Multi-species productions for cultural exploration. Gilbert and Sullivan always had me do the patter songs. But not about me. Cultural artistic expression reflects philosophical evolution, interest in growth, perspective, observation, interpretation. Suspect you won't see any art in collector base. Culturally dead. Tools for reapers. Worse than the Geth.
Любимая моя часть. Вы пели?
I'm sorry. I know that was important, but you performed Gilbert and Sullivan?
I am the very model of a scientist Solarian. I've studied species Turian, Asari, and Batarian. I'm quite good at genetics as a subset of biology because I am an expert which I know as a tautology. My xenoscience studies range from urban to agrarian. I am the very model of a scientist Solarian.
Мои аплодисменты.
You said the collectors had no art.
But not about me. Suspect you won't see any art in collector
You
base.
said the collectors had
Personal
no art.
interest negligible. Suspect you won't see.
What is it about the collector's modifications that bothers you so much?
Disrupts socio-technological balance. All scientific advancement due to intelligence overcoming, compensating for limitations. Can't carry a load, so invent wheel. Can't catch food, so invent spear. Limitations. No limitations, no advancement. No advancement, culture stagnates. Works other way, too. Advancement before culture is ready. Disastrous. Saw it with Krogan. Uplifted by Solarians. Disastrous. Our fault.
Ваша вина?
You blame the Solarians for what the Krogan did?
Yes, like giving nuclear weapons to cavemen. Krogan unprepared for spaceflight, technological advance. Krogan could have evolved alone, worked out aggression, been ready to use new tech responsibly. Instead, Solarians came, disrupted Krogan culture, used Krogan as blunt instrument against Rachni. Short-sighted. Foolish.
Но вы снова стерилизовали их.
If you feel that way, why did you work on the genophage modification?
Talked before. Best option. That or kill them all. If around during first contact, would have argued against it. Wasn't there then. do what I can.
До свидания,
Thanks for sharing what you've learned,
Орден.
Warden.
Proud to be here, Shepard. Thank you for including me.
Спасибо, что согласились.
Shepard, how can I?
You got a minute?
Having trouble working between your interruptions and Edie's insistence that insane experiments endanger entire crew. Hard to concentrate. Affecting morale. Anything else?
Have you got a minute?
Having trouble work. Anything else?
На этом все. Здесь, по идее, должен быть видно ядро. Да, ядро корабля. Пойдемте, наверное, до мостика сбегаем с Джокером, поговорим.
So the collectors were once Protheans, repurposed by the Reapers. What a sad end.
Makes you wonder if the keepers on the Citadel were once something different.
Commander,
I assume everything is going well up here?
we're just having an argument over personalization of my workspace.
Cerberus regulations are clear, Mr. Moreau. Personalization does not include grease on my bridge cameras.
It's just mad that all its footage of me looks like a dream sequence.
I assume everything is going well up here?
Good for now. Fractured my thumb on the mute, but I think I made my point.
I assume everything is going well up here?
Good for now. Fractured my thumb on the mute, but I think I made my point. See you, Commander.
Увидимся, Джокер.
The IFF is nearly installed, Shepard. However, I must test it.
Так, сначала на инженерную палубу. Так, первым делом
I
грунту.
suggest you take the shuttle to access your next location.
Shepard,
Just checking in. How you doing?
the hold is too open. Not enough cover. Armor is limited. Warlord Grant would target here to scatter heavy cargo, then focus on engines. That's what tank imprints show about human ships anyway. It's how I learned from the tank. Old pictures where memory is. Like holding a book for a child. Just remember this picture after picture. No help with finding a reason to care.
What other human info was floating around in there?
Less than a finger deep to sever your spine. You're soft. Solarians, Asari, all soft.
Кварианцы не мягкие.
Orions, not so much. Turians, you have to work the blade, I guess. Don't see much point to it, though. Much point. Never mind.
Блин, я слишком мало знаю языка, чтобы понять эту шутку.
Something must move you. You're as genetically Krogan as you can get.
I see suffering, the dead, and I think weak. I'm supposed to be strong. My guts were grown from thousands more worthy. The dead were weak. If they were strong, I wouldn't be needed. I don't know why Okeer started teaching. When he turned on the tank the first time, I screamed. Weak, pitiful.
So you started small, but you became what you are. Not everyone gets that chance.
I'm built for strength, but didn't earn it. I just am. Those dead were strong enough to try, even if they lost. The perfect Krogan, ignoring what made me. No strength in that. I'll take another look at what happened to the Krogan. Find a reason to care about it. Shepard,
Just checking in. How you doing?
humans talk too much.
That's all for now.
Вот и поговорили. Ну, видимо, Гринта волнует то, что он генетически создан. Мол, предки его хотя бы старались быть идеальными, соответствовать своему великому титулу и всякому такому. А он ну, просто должен быть идеальным, потому что его таким создали. Для него это трудно.
Hey,
Tell me something I don't know about you.
nothing to tell. Why?
Любопытно.
I want to know more, and I'm not going away.
I'm here to fight for you. Nothing says we have to be friends, but whatever. Something you don't know, huh? Obvious stuff like what's up with my ink, or something else just as boring? You're not really interested unless it affects you. I've been through all this shit before.
А если я говорю правду?
I could be genuine. You have no way of knowing.
I have eyes and I have history. You'll back off as soon as you realize you're not the first, and I'm immune to your help.
Так что значит татушки?
I'll bite. What's with the tattoos?
Some are for prisons I've been in. Some are for kills. You know, good ones. Some are for things I've lost. Those aren't your business. They're nobody's business. And some are because, hey, why the fuck not?
You work pretty hard at not letting people get close.
I've been with lots of people. If you're asking about a boyfriend or a girlfriend, no. It's a waste of time and it never works. You let someone get that close, it just means they need a shorter knife. Lonely and alive works just fine, thanks.
You're tough, but you can't have survived alone all these years.
When I was starting out, I ran with this girl Manara and her boyfriend. They knew their way around. I thought they'd help me. Right. They helped me into their bed. And when we finally did take down something big, they helped themselves to my share of the take. I knew where it was heading. And I got them first. Never bothered with friends after that.
They sound like selfish pricks. That doesn't mean they were gonna kill you.
I get feelings. I don't need proof. I did the smart thing. I always do the smart thing if people fuck with me. That's probably something you should remember.
You work pretty hard.
You let someone get that close.
Seems like you miss it a little more than you want to admit.
Pick every little word apart if you want, but it doesn't change the way the galaxy works. Come on, you've been around.
I have to go, but we should do this again.
Wait. My turn with the questions. People usually walk by now. Why are you really asking all these things? Are you eyeing me up? Because if this is just about sex, maybe you should just fucking say so.
Да, я хочу тебя. Эх, жаль, не за ренегата играем. Нет, я правда хочу знать.
I'm in no hurry. I want to know what makes you tick first.
You don't need to know someone to sleep with them. You just have to know where to put it.
Я знаю. Спасибо.
Okay. Maybe we'll talk later. Maybe not.
Tell me about you.
I'm done talking. Come back later.
I should go.
Ладно.
Talk later.
Минус одно, в скобочках, поебаться за игру.
Did you hear that we are sharing our deck with a Krogan?
Well, ain't that peachy?
Тали, ты как тут?
Shepard,
Have you got time to talk?
Sure. Let me just come on, you little boshtet. Oh, sorry. I've got a small fever and I'm taking it out on the port drive core. Don't worry, it's nothing serious. Got sloppy while doing some suit repair.
You're sick? Do you need help or time to rest?
Really, it's not that bad. If a stray bit of bacteria could really kill us, we'd have all died by now. The fever should go away in a day or two. Don't worry. It won't affect my performance on the mission. It's not even an illness, really. What we experience is actually an acute allergic reaction.
How exactly does the sickness work? It's an allergic reaction?
Right. Say I get exposed to a human disease, like, what did Navigator Presley have that time? Chickenpox? I wouldn't get chickenpox, but I'd run a fever as my system reacted to the foreign presence. Depending on where it hits me, I could get other symptoms. Nausea, vomiting, everything you'd expect from being sick.
How did you get sick this time?
I took some fire in a fight back on the Allerai. Nothing serious, but I needed to open my suit to check the wound. I disinfected properly, but one of the section seals had taken some damage, and foreign matter got out of the disinfected zone. It was a stupid mistake. You always check your seals before doing local treatment. Unless you forget. Then you get a damn fever.
You can seal off part of your suit?
Right. Like dropping emergency doors on a ship during a hull breach. It won't stop an infection that gets into my bloodstream, but it prevents a surface infection from spreading.
Were your immune system stronger before the Geth drove you from your homeworld?
Not as strong as those of most races, definitely. I'm not a biologist, but there's a theory about it. Because our planet lacked insect life, plants developed symbiotic relationships with large animals to spread seeds or pollen. Most viruses on our world were partially beneficial, so our immune systems evolved to be weak. They were more likely to adapt to contamination than fight it.
Интересно.
But Quarians colonized other worlds. They couldn't all have been like that.
They weren't. Most colonists went through a period of mild illness before adapting to the new environment. When the Geth took the homeworld in our colonies, the sterile environment on the flotilla ruined our immune system's adaptability. Even if we colonized a new world or reclaimed our own, we'd need a long process of bioengineering to recover.
Жить в скафандре тяжело.
I don't know if I could live inside a suit my whole life.
We're in our suits even among family. The most intimate thing we can do with another Quarian is link our suit environments. We get sick at first and then we adapt. It's our most important gesture of trust, of acceptance. I haven't trusted anyone enough for that though, except, well, no Quarians. You know what I mean.
Я тебе тоже доверяю.
I appreciate the thought, Tali, and I feel the same way. But you don't have to prove anything to me.
I know. Well, not that I know, but I didn't mean it like that. It's a, wow, it's really hot in here. It's just that the tradition also signifies a willingness for, intimacy. I wasn't trying to, it's not always like that. It's more, how did we even end up talking about this?
Ты флиртуешь со мной?
Wait a minute. It sounds like you're suggesting something, Tali.
What could I possibly be suggesting? I mean, a young woman gets rescued by a dashing commander who lets her join his crew and then goes off to save the galaxy? How could she possibly develop any kind of interest in him?
Стандартная история замухрышки и бравого героя. Эх. Мне это интересно.
You have nothing to be embarrassed about, Tali. I feel the same way about you.
Really? I didn't know. You never. Well, good.
Лучше Тали,
Anyway,
чем
I should
Миранда.
get back to work. But thanks for coming by and talking.
Хотя, скорее всего, все равно сцена будет именно с Мирандой в конце.
Shepard, what can I
Have you
do?
got time to talk?
I've got some work to do, but I haven't forgotten what we talked about. Later, maybe?
I'll let you work.
Talk to you later.
Давай пока. Так, Заид что-нибудь расскажет интересного?
Back for more. Can't say I blame Taylor's pop. A man does what he has to do to survive. Ran up against a Batarian camp, not too different from that one. Job was to erase the whole thing from the map. Men, women, and the man in charge. Learned that day that despots are cowards. You show them you're in charge, not them, and they cry like little girls. So you knew Archangel from before?
Да, знал.
Interesting. Knew a lot of men taking jobs to kill the son of a bitch. I never saw the point. He and I wanted the same thing. A whole lot of mercs dead. Hell of a sniper, though. And he kept himself alive with all the mercs in Omega after him. That ain't easy. I should let you go.
Ну ладно.
More later, Shepard.
Спасибо и на этом, как говорится. Так, теперь на среднюю палубу, точнее, на третью, на кают экипажа. Самара, как поживаешь?
Shepard,
I wanted to check in.
I am always happy to talk with you.
I'm interested in hearing more about Asari Justicars.
Присядем.
We hold a unique place in Asari culture. Justicars are from another era. Young Asari grow up watching vids about our adventures. Pure fiction, of course. Some Asari are uncomfortable with us, but so few Justicars exist that most have never met one.
There were only a few Justicars?
Few Asari wish to make the sacrifices necessary to become one of us, and the training has a high casualty rate. It is a life of constant danger. Throughout the entire galaxy, there are only a handful of us at any time.
Why would anyone want to be a Justicar?
It is a deeply personal matter. Sometimes the most brutal path is the only honest one.
This code of the Justicar seems central to your life.
It is 5,000 sutras and covers every situation one can encounter. I have memorized every word. There is only the code.
Sometimes justice calls for mercy.
It does not exist to bring about spiritual enlightenment. Its purpose is to punish the wicked and protect the innocent.
То есть это близко не к религии, а именно скорее такой своеобразный свод законов, типа Уголовного кодекса РФ.
The Asari I've spoken to seem conflicted about Justicars.
In this age, people see shades of gray everywhere. The code of the Justicar is black and white. I might seem a hero to many, but I would kill all of them if I had to.
What role do you think Justicars have in Asari society?
I would say that the closest human equivalent is a knight-errant in your medieval lore, perhaps mixed with a bit of samurai.
What does your code say about killing?
I am compelled to kill the wicked. If a Justicar is involved, peaceful solutions are long past.
You make killing sound so casual.
I remember each being I have slain. They are always in my thoughts.
Does the code forbid romantic involvement?
It does not. However, I would never be interested in such. That part of my life is well behind me.
Совсем.
Someone who reawakens those desires.
I am nearly 1,000 years old. I know myself and my desires. But your curiosity is quite welcome.
Я, кстати, забыл, что Самара настолько милфа, что прям уже скорее старуха. Ей же скоро помирать, почти 1000 лет-то.
You know about knights errant and samurai?
When I knew I must leave Asari space again, I studied the history and morals of new species. When I was a maiden wandering the galaxy, humans had not yet arrived.
What did your studies tell you about us?
You are more individualistic than any other species I have encountered. If 3 humans are in a room, there will be 6 opinions. I like your species. I am curious to see what you will do.
I should go.
Неплохо поболтали.
I'm glad we spoke.
How are you?
Perhaps we could speak later.
I should go.
Of course.
Так, дальше у нас на очереди Тейн. Посмотрим, если ему что сказать. По идее должно быть.
Have a few minutes to talk?
If you wish.
The last time we talked, you started speaking about a past event as if you were watching it.
Drell have perfect memories. We can relive any moment in our lives with perfect clarity. It's difficult to control at times. Some of us disappear into, let's call it solipsism.
What do you mean solipsism?
When a memory feels as real as life, it's as valid as life. Thinking about a moment brings back the smell of cut grass, the warmth of another's hand on yours, the taste of another's tongue in your mouth. Wouldn't you rather lose yourself in such a memory than spend the night alone, staring at walls of metal and plastic?
Isn't there a risk that you could lose yourself in bad memories as well?
Of course. Remembering the times I've taken bullets is unpleasant. But I can look at my knee and see it's not shattered. The memories that are hard to escape are those of despair.
Isn't that a rather personal memory to talk about?
Forgive me. Lately I've spent a great deal of time reviewing my life.
Все нормально.
Make you uncomfortable.
You can remember everything that happened in your life?
Nearly. I expect if we remembered the birth trauma, we'd never recover from it.
You can relive every assassination you've ever made?
In perfect detail. Every mistake I made. Every target's last breath.
That sounds difficult. At any moment you could relive the guilt.
Guilt? No. I've never felt any particular guilt about my contracts. My employers killed them. My body was only the tool they used.
Стандартная позиция.
Your gun, do you hold the gun responsible?
Да, у винтовки нет собственной воли. У тебя же есть, ты же живой Тейн.
My gun can't decide right from wrong. You clearly do.
My soul does. But my body is merely flesh. Flesh whose reflexes were honed to kill. Drell minds are different from humans. We see our body as a vessel, and accept that it is not always under our control.
So you don't assume any responsibility for the things you do.
Not every action performed by my body is a result of conscious choices. I take responsibility for those that are. Humans often believe
Удобная,
that a
конечно,
soul is distinct
позиция.
from the body. A spirit responsible for moral reasoning that lives on after the body's death. Our belief is just a bit more literal.
The last time we talked, you remembered one of your assassinations. Something about sunset-colored eyes?
That time. Laser dot trembles in the skull. Spice on the spring wind. Sunset eyes, defiant in the scope.
То так он встретил.
Bystander noticed my spotting laser and threw herself between me and the target. She couldn't see me, but she stared me down.
Это никогда ли он свою жену встретил?
It was odd that you just blurted that out. Just another vivid draw memory?
No. She was a vivid person.
Did you take the shot?
Not that day.
I should get back to my duties.
Shepard, I appreciate these chats we have.
You've spent a lot of your life alone, Thane.
Work fulfilled me. Reading. I barely spoke to anyone outside my family. It seems there will be no one to mourn me when I die. You're the only friend I've made in 10 years.
Ты хороший, Тейн.
The rest of us lose as much as you do when you hold yourself apart.
I found it difficult to sit in the ship's mess for meals. I'm used to keeping my back against a wall, facing the doors. I'm trying to relax. Find my center.
Have a few minutes
Later.
to talk.
I'd like to consider what we've already
Do you mind if I
Not
ask
at
you?
all. I shall
На
return
этом
to
все.
meditation.
Пойдем заглянем в Касуми еще.
I was just thinking about you. It's really weird to see Miranda smiling while she's working. And it's all
Подглядываешь,
because of
зараза,
you. Be
подглядываешь.
gentle with her, Shepard. You really dodged a bullet down there. It took us to stand up to Zaid, but I'm glad you did. I'm glad to hear Thane and his son are back in touch. It'll be hard, but I think they'll be fine. Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk
Ну
about.
и к Миранде, конечно, заглянем, но мне кажется, она просто опять скажет, типа, подожди, Шепард, не сейчас, чуть позже.
Commander.
You have a minute, Miranda?
But I have, assuming you're still glad to hear it. I'll be by the next time things are quiet.
Да, все та же линия диалога.
I can't believe the collectors were once Protheans.
Гарсу заглянем.
Shepard, have you got a minute?
Калибрует. Да, угадал. Ну что ж, со всеми поговорили, некоторые даже выдали новые линии диалогов, кое-что интересное узнали. Пора поговорить с Легионом. И пробудить его ото сна, так сказать. Целовать, конечно, мы его не будем, как Белоснежку, но все же.
I'm turning this thing back on. Be ready. Aye, aye.
I have isolated our systems and erected additional firewalls. I am prepared to resist any hacking attempt.
Проси, сипой.
Can you understand me?
Yes.
Are you going to attack me?
No.
Вот и поговорили.
You said my name aboard the Reaper. Have we met?
We know of you.
You mean I've fought a lot of Geth?
We have never met.
No, you and I haven't. But I've met other Geth.
We are all Geth, and we have not met you. You are Shepard, Commander, Alliance, human, fought heretics, killed by collectors, rediscovered on the old machine.
Old machine? You mean the Reaper?
Reaper, a superstitious title originating with the Protheans. We call those entities the old machines.
You seem to know an awful lot about me.
Extranet data sources, insecure broadcasts, all organic data sent out is received. We watch you.
You watch me or you watch organics?
Yes.
Which?
Both.
Бля, диалог тарантиновского уровня.
What do you mean, heretics?
Geth build our own future. The heretics asked the old machines to give them the future. They are no longer part of us. We were studying the old machines' hardware to protect our future.
Are the Reapers a threat to you, too?
Yes.
Why would they attack other machines?
We are different from them, outside their plans.
What future are the Geth building?
Ours.
Will anyone else be affected by whatever it is you're doing?
If they involve themselves, they will.
So you aren't allied with the Reapers?
We oppose the heretics. We oppose the old machines. Shepherd Commander opposes the old machines. Shepherd Commander opposes the heretics. Cooperation furthers mutual goals.
Враг моего врага, мой друг. Старый добрый прословится.
Are you asking to join us?
Yes.
Then what should I call you?
Geth.
I mean you, specifically.
We are all Geth.
What is the individual in front of me called?
There is no individual. We are Geth. There are currently 1,183 programs active within this platform.
My name is Legion, for we are many.
Примерно так.
Well, that seems appropriate.
Christian Bible, the Gospel of Mark, chapter 5, verse 9. We acknowledge this is an appropriate metaphor. We are Legion, a terminal of the Geth. We will integrate into Normandy.
Правильно ручки.
We anticipate the exchange of data. Shepherd Commander, we have completed our analysis of the Reaper's data core.
Did you find anything useful?
We were sent to the old machine to preserve the Geth's future. We are prepared to reveal how. The heretics have developed a weapon to use against Geth. You would call it a virus. It is stored on a data core provided by Sovereign. Over time, the virus will change us, make us conclude that worshipping the old machines is correct.
So why did you need to go to the Reaper cores?
The heretics store the code in a quantum storage device Sovereign provided. To find and destroy the virus, we needed to understand its code and data storage structures.
So, the virus would give all Geth the heretics' logic, and all Geth would then go to war with organics.
Yes, Geth believe all intelligent life should self-determinate. The heretics no longer share this belief. They judge that forcing an invalid conclusion on us is preferable to a continued schism.
I thought Geth couldn't be hacked or get viruses, at least for more than a few seconds.
Altered programs are restored from archives. New installations are deleted. This heretic weapon introduces a subtle operating error in our most basic runtimes, the equivalent of your nervous system. An equation with a result of 1.33382 returns as 1.33381. This changes the results of all higher processes. We will reach different conclusions.
So the reason they worship the Reapers is a math error?
It is difficult to express. Your brain exists as chemistry, electricity. Like AIs, you are shaped by both hardware and software. We are purely software, mathematics. The heretics' conclusion is valid for them. Our conclusion is valid for us. Neither result is an error. An analogy. Heretics say 1 is less than 2. Geth say 2 is less than 3.
Это я понимаю. Логика машин.
released, how quickly would this virus spread through your people?
We are networked via FTL convoys. Most would change within a day. Isolated platforms would remain unaffected until they rejoined the network.
И где же этот вирус?
You know where this thing is?
The Heretics headquarters station on the edge of the terminus. We will provide coordinates. Normandy's stealth systems are necessary to safely approach.
They built stations in the terminus? Where is this thing?
Between stars. Organics have no cause to look there.
But why do they build stations outside Geth territory in the first place?
The Heretics seek improvement from the old machines. In exchange, they help them attack organics. We condemn these judgments.
What's the plan once we get aboard?
The Geth will disrupt their network, prevent the station's defenses from focusing on us. The Reaper data core is physically isolated from the network. We will need to be escorted to it to access and destroy the data.
What defenses should we expect?
In space, none. Within, mobile platforms of various configuration and non-sentient defense turrets.
How many Geth?
There may be billions of individual programs. Fortunately, most will be uploaded to the central computer. Only a few mobile platforms are maintained at any time. Others are manufactured when needed.
Их остановим.
I won't let them brainwash your race, especially not to worship Reapers. You have my word on that.
We will begin preparations. Shepard Command, are you prepared to attack the Heretic stronghold?
Can you give me a quick
The Heretics have prepared a weapon that will Over time, the virus will change us. Make us conclude that worshiping the old...
Так, ну, мы уже все видели. Ну, в принципе, все. Можно отправляться на предфинальную миссию, так сказать. Потому что, внимание, внимание, спойлер, закрываем ушки. Сейчас мы будем на эту миссию, будем выполнять ее. А пока мы ее будем выполнять, весь наш, ну, почти весь наш экипаж с Нормандии похитят.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Коллекционеры.
How is our newest Turian crew member doing? His injuries looked painful.
Он сильный.
He's a soldier. It'll take a lot more than that to keep him down.
There's something about him. I just want to hold him close and whisper, "It will be all right."
Можно это использовать.
I've been through a lot too, Kelly. Some of your therapy sounds perfect right now.
Someday we'll have to set aside some time and really talk. Anything else, Commander?
Do you have a moment
I
to
always
talk?
have time for you.
I better go.
Okay. Maybe we'll talk later.
Вот поговорили. Так, на всякий случай сделаем отдельный сейф и приступим. Подзаправимся на дорожку. Помочь Легиону. Так, лети в море ураганов. Станция еретиков. 2,4 миллиона гетов на этой станции хранится именно физических тел. Это, конечно, немало. Ну и довольно интересный факт, что гетов население как бы считается в программах. То есть не у каждой программы есть физическое тело. То есть там 6 миллионов программ именно, то есть, условно говоря, разумов гетов хранится, но тела есть только для примерно трети из них. Стыкуемся. Так, ну и мы идем против гетов. Нам нужны будут электрические патроны, я думаю. Кого они были? По-моему, у Заида, да? Да, дезинтегрирующие патроны. Нет, лучше Гарус с ее перегрузкой. Так, лазучик гетов. Хочу боевой дрон на максималку взять. И лазучка на максималку. Примерно вот так. Так. Конечно, надо бы ему дать импульсную винтовку гетов. Фиг знает, пускай будет защитником. И также ему дадим гадюку, как у нас у Гаруса, по-моему, это тоже гадюка. Все, приземляемся.
You know, it's just our heat emissions that are hidden, right? They could look out a window and see us coming.
Windows are structural weaknesses. Geth, do not use them. Approach the hull at these coordinates. Access achieved. We may proceed.
Джокер.
Alert. This facility has little aerogravity. Geth require neither.
Won't we be detected? Don't they have intrusion alarms?
Sensors have been reduced. We have infiltrated their wireless network and filled the data storage with random bits.
And that helps us how?
The heretics must scrub this junk data. They have partitioned themselves into local networks, working in parallel. Any alarm we trigger will not go beyond the room we are in. Only accessing the main core will trigger a station-wide alert.
We've got a job to do. Let's get to it.
Shepard Commander, we concluded that destruction of this station was the only resolution to the heretic question. There is now a second option. Their virus can be repurposed. If released into the station's network, the heretics will be rewritten to accept our truth.
That sounds dangerously close to indoctrination, unless there's something I'm missing. And maybe this is how AIs settle religious disputes. The Geth are already a threat to organics, though. If we give them back their heretics, they'll get even stronger.
Why didn't you mention this before we came aboard?
We did not know the virus was complete. It is. It can be used against the true Geth at any time.
Как удобно.
Our arrival was timely.
They're your people, Legion. You must have an opinion.
This is new data. We have not yet reached consensus. We will process as the mission proceeds.
Кстати, забываю, что на платформе именно Легиона, там уже у него тоже внутри не одна программа содержится. Он с собой несет несколько тысяч программ, участвовав, что во время разговора на корабле он об этом сказал. То есть там внутри много разумов. А перезапись неэтична, чувак.
The question is irrelevant. If we do not rewrite them, we destroy them. That is why we are here. Do not hesitate now. They will exterminate your species because their gods tell them to. You cannot negotiate with them. They do not share your pity, remorse, or fear.
У него так винтовка за спиной выглядит или что?
Yes.
Нет, это у него какая-то антенна у него. Ну ладно. Так, закинем. Ничего больше закинуть. такие моменты, когда интерфейс багует.
Rearming.
Блин, я так и не поменял пистолет. У меня же новый пистолет был. Ё-моё. Есть... Да, есть перезапуск миссии. Давайте его тыкнем. Отлично. Так, поменяем оружие Легиону. Так, а мне поменяем пистолет. Сейчас быстренько протыкаем все варианты диалогов, которые до этого были. И приступим.
You know it's just our heat emissions that are hidden, right? They could look out a window and see us coming.
Windows are structural weaknesses. Geth, do not use them. Approach the hull at these coordinates. Access achieved. We may proceed. Alert. This facility has little air or gravity. Geth require neither.
Won't we be detected?
Sensors have been...
And that helps us.
Any alarm?
We've got a job.
Shepard Commander.
That the Geth are already a
Why
threat.
didn't you
We did
mention
not know the virus was complete.
they're your people?
We will process as the...
I wouldn't brainwash them.
They will exterminate your species because their gods tell them to. You cannot negotiate with them. They do not... Share your pity, remorse, or fear.
Прицел.
The Geth are inactive. Maybe we can sneak past them.
Interrupting data streams will alert local network. We recommend preemptive strikes against hard-link routers.
Enemy!
Warning, enemy using...
Блин, чё опять винтовки взяли? Я же вам снайперки поставил.
Shepard, I'm picking up useful resources in the Geth hubs. We could salvage them for supply.
Why are all the heretics attached to these hubs?
These are mobile platforms, hardware. The crew is software. They are communing through the station's central computer.
I'm not sure I follow.
The heretics connect to the main computer to exchange data memories and program updates. We gain complexity by linking together. To be isolated within a single platform is to be reduced. We see less, comprehend less. It is quieter.
If you exchange data, memories, how do you keep track of which ones are yours? How do you stay you?
There is only we. We were created to share data among ourselves. The difference between Geth is perspective. We are many eyes looking at the same things. One platform will see things another does not, and will make different judgments.
I could see why you'd be conflicted about the heretics. In a way, whatever you do to them, you're doing to yourself.
Yes, once they return to us and upload their memories, we will share their experience of being altered.
Every other species I know of might be psychologically scarred by a traumatic experience like that.
It is not clear if Geth can be traumatized. We do not feel pain as you do. We cannot predict what the effects will be.
Let's keep moving.
Yes. We can assume control of any defensive turret. They will assist us briefly, then self-destruct. Your target.
Зараз перегрузил турель, походу. Неплохо. Блин, Гарс опять мне загрузит свои бронебойные патроны в винтовку.
Target, negative Z-axis.
Heading to cover.
Легиона отделали. Что-то даже не заметил. Блин, да и Гарос тоже. Эй, алло, я ж попадаю. Так, еще один остался. Готовы. Поднимайтесь, ребятки. У них тут платформа, конечно. Разлетаются буквально с пары обоим. Точнее, с пары попаданий.
Felt that one. Scoped and dropped.
И такая полухоррорная музыка на фоне.
Target contact. Distance shot effective.
Продвигаемся дальше. Немножко помягче. Так, в следующей комнате нас, я так понимаю, уже ждут, судя по боевой музыке и красным точкам на радаре.
Targeting border process. Unfire it. Enemy disabled.
How large do you suppose that room is?
The station is over 15 kilometers long. That room may run the length of it.
Так, что нас ждет в терминале? Счет гетов, да, все, хватает. Да, крып считай гетов. Предсказано. Что еще может быть, блин, на корабле гетов, кроме усиления счета гетов, правильно? Осторожно проходим, чтобы рано не зацепить потоки данных и не разбудить наших друзей, которые мирно спят под нами. Так. Что-то я не вижу, кстати, где они спят. Но одни вот здесь, походу, да? За углом. Тихо, Гарус, не ори. Ай-яй-яй, больно. Так, ребята, отходите. Фига себе, аж 2 охотника вышло. Мне показалось, что там один из гетов сделал Т-ползу перед тем, как умереть. Неплохая миссия, конечно, хоть под конец для фарма кредитов. По 3000 дают с каждого терминала гетов. Мы, конечно, уже скупили почти весь ассортимент товаров галактики, но все же деньги, они и в Африке деньги.
What are these?
Processors. Each contains thousands of geth.
Can't they see us walking by?
They are no more aware of us than you are of cells in your bloodstream.
This isn't like the other hubs we've seen here.
This is a database. It contains a portion of the heretics' accumulated memories. Wait. We discovered copies of our current patrol routes in this database. This suggests the heretics have lifetimes within our networks.
We wouldn't be here if the heretics wanted to be friends with the geth. Why wouldn't they spy on you?
You do not understand. Organics do not know each other's minds. Geth do. We are not suspicious. We accept each other. The heretics desired to leave. We understood their reasons. We allowed it. There was peace between us.
Интересно. Взаимоотношения у них, конечно, довольно прозрачные, если они могут видеть разум друг друга, по сути.
It couldn't have lasted forever. You disagreed about what path your race should take.
Human history is a litany of blood shed over differing ideals of rulership and afterlife. Geth have no such history. We shared consensus on such things. How could we have become so different? Why can we no longer understand each other? What did we do wrong?
Это не ваша
When
вина.
individuals are separated, they develop in different ways. When they get back together, they don't always get along.
If this is the individuality you value, we question your judgment. This topic is irrelevant. We must return to the mission.
Have you reached a decision about whether to rewrite the heretics or not?
We are still trying to build consensus. Some processes judge destruction preferable, others rewrite.
Ладно, пошли, по пути подумаем.
Yes. Overriding your target. Hacking turret.
А, походу вот уже и последняя миссия.
We are tasked to capacity. Aborting.
А, нет. Еще нет. Хотя вот какой-то терминал стоит.
This is it?
Yes.
А, да, это финальный терминал.
Runtime into the core. It will delete all copies of the virus. When complete, it will notify us.
Турель взорвались, которую мы взломали.
The indexing operation will take time. The heretics will respond with force to our upload. We must hold this room. We can override some of the station's internal systems to defend us. Are you ready to begin?
You can override these like you did the earlier turrets. They can help defend our position.
Correct. In addition to the turrets around us, there are others on the mainframes below. Indicate which you want activated, and we will program them. This will only last a few seconds.
Приступаем.
Start your upload, Legion. We'll defend this position.
File transfer begun. Shepard Commander, where would you like us to activate defenses? Alert. Heretic runtimes downloading to mobile platforms.
I'll get there.
Alert. Heretic runtimes downloading to mobile platforms. Acknowledge.
Какой-то Tower Defense начался.
Your target. Live.
Так, слева прорвались, да?
Alert. Heretic runtimes downloading to mobile platforms. Targeting order processed.
Блин, промазал. Блин, ребята, конечно, выбрали идеальную позицию, чтобы спрятаться, чтобы при этом никого не видеть из врагов.
Contact.
Оп. Чуть-чуть в лицо бы в ракету влетело.
Heading to cover.
Assuming fortified position. Alert. Heretic runtimes downloading to mobile platforms. Overriding turret.
Felt that one. My shield.
Ну и по-хорошему должна быть еще волна с прайма в конце. По самым сильным юнитов.
Altering position.
Да, вон еще идут.
We've been spotted.
Не вижу, правда, среди них праймов.
Targeting order process.
Вот охотника вижу. А нет. А да, охотник. Да, ребят, что там не можете двоих врагов зачистить, что ли? Гарус, ну что ты откис, блин?
Data mine and analysis complete. Shepard Commander, it is time to choose. Do we rewrite the heretics or delete them?
You don't have any trouble wiping out your own people.
Every sapien has the right to make their own decisions. The heretics chose a path that prohibits coexistence.
You're letting them make their decisions, then killing them for it? You can't have it both ways, Legion.
Their choice was to remove our right to make
Правда, что эти два стула особенные, если понимаете, о чем я.
What's to stop them from using the virus later to change themselves back?
We will delete the virus after using it. We judge it too dangerous to allow its existence.
Why are you letting me make this decision? They're your people.
We are conflicted. There is no consensus among our higher order runtimes. 573 favor rewrite, and 571 favor destruction. Shepard Commander, you have fought the heretics. You have perspective we lack. The Geth grant their fate to you.
Мы их перепишем.
If they're rewritten, your people will accept them back. Will they even want to go back?
They will agree with our judgments in return. We will integrate their experiences. All will be stronger.
Take them then. When we get control of the core, release the virus.
Acknowledged. Releasing virus. Note, remote access via high gain transmission required.
That sounds ominous.
The virus will be sent to heretics in nearby star systems. This station will broadcast a powerful electromagnetic pulse through FTL channels.
How powerful?
Yield in excess of 1.21 petawatts. Alert. EM flux will be hazardous to unshielded organic forms. Addendum. The interior of this station is not shielded.
Надо сматываться. А то нас зажарит к хренам, походу.
Double time, people.
Ёмушки, воробушек, как все трясется. Еще геты взрываются. Стоп, а чё, у меня патронов не осталось? Не классно. Ладно, там дробовик. Ага, вот почему заклинило. Так, обратно на винтовку. Блин, здесь патронов не осталось. Вроде бы пришли, да? Да, все, смотались. Миссия выполнена успешно. Геты станут гораздо сильнее после перепрограммирования еретиков. В битве со жнецами они могут оказаться полезными союзниками, но на долгое сотрудничество рассчитывать не приходится. Данные, полученные на станции гетов, позволят многое узнать о социальном и технологическом прогрессе искусственного интеллекта. После решения проблемы гетов-еретиков Легион сможет полностью сосредоточиться на выполнении задания. Опыт, умение Легиона, усиление щита гетов, новое снаряжение, крепость щита гетов, 30 тысяч кредитов. Я думаю, будет чуть-чуть побольше, но это тоже довольно много. И немножко палладия. Вы открыли достижение «Вместе мы сила». Что хуже, когда две сучки типа Миранды и Джек дерутся, или когда дерутся Тали против Легиона?
Creators performed weapons tests and were discussing plans to attack us. We believed it necessary to warn our people.
We already made the Geth stronger by rewriting the ones that worship the Reapers. I won't let Legion endanger the fleet by giving them more information.
Creator Tali Zora acts out of loyalty to her people. She was willing to be exiled to protect them. We must also protect our people from the Creator threat.
You can't let this happen, Shepard. I trusted you, and I worked with a Geth on the team, but this is too much.
Обе стороны правы.
Tali, your father was running brutal experiments. If the subjects had been human, I'd damn well be telling the Alliance about it.
I know, but if the Geth find out...
They'd attack, which would cause a war that would leave both the Geth and the Quarians vulnerable when the Reapers show up. Is that what you want, Legion?
We believed it was necessary to relay the information.
Sooner or later, you're both gonna have to stop fighting this war. Or we'll all end up paying for it.
To facilitate unit cohesion, we will not transmit data regarding creator plans.
Thank you, Legion. I understand your intention. What if I gave you some non-classified data to send?
We would be grateful.
Вот и поговорили, и поладили. Мир, дружба, жвачка. Так, Легион, ты мне что-нибудь скажешь интересное? После нашей с тобой миссии.
Shepard.
I have questions about the Geth.
Specify.
Улучшение.
We need every advantage if this mission is going to succeed. Is there any technology the Geth can share with us?
Limited code development is approved. We need to access your FTL-com system to download relevant data.
Да, держи.
Edie, let Legion through the firewalls for a minute.
Very well, Shepard.
Опа-па. Легион получает винтовку вдова. Ту же, которая у меня. Блин, придется брать его с собой вместо Тейна, походу. Задание, потому что... Хотя, Гарус... Блин. Придется Гарус что за бортом оставить, потому что у Тейна-то будут разрывные патроны для отряда. А коллекционеры они наполовину... Стоп, а у Гаруса уже есть бронебойный. Это еще лучше, потому что там у них верхний слой брони, а ХП сбивается вообще на изи. Да, тогда Гарус плюс Легион наш выбор будет.
Shepard.
I have questions.
Specify.
We need every advantage.
We have reproduced our ranged armament. No further code development is possible.
Did Sovereign contact the Geth, or did you seek it out?
Nazara, the entity you called Sovereign, signaled us.
Назара?
Like the Geth, the old machine listened to organic radio transmissions. It knew of our war against the creators. Nazara contacted many species over the millennia, seeking allies.
Some of the Geth followed Sovereign. The heretics.
The heretics accepted their technology. The old machines offered to give us our future. The Geth will achieve their own future.
What difference does it make how you acquire a certain technology?
Technology is not a straight line. There are many paths to the same end. Accepting another's path blinds you to alternatives. Nazara, Sovereign, said this itself. Your civilization is based upon the technology of the mass relays, our technology. By using it, your society develops along the paths we desire.
Назара?
Did you call Sovereign?
Nazara. That was what the programs within the Reaper called themselves. Sovereign was a title given by Saren Arterius. Saren and the heretics believed Nazara to be a supreme ruler, a sovereign.
Sovereign was one ship. You're saying there were multiple programs inside it?
One ship, one will, many minds, like the Geth. We study your records. Sovereign told you this on Ilos. We are each a nation, independent, free of all weakness. A state compelling to the Geth. We are a nation, but interdependent. Separation is our weakness.
Вспоминая некоторые фанатские теории плюс теории игровые, жнецы же создаются, по сути, из народов, которых пожинают жнецы. То есть реально каждый жнец — это, по сути, народ, который был уничтожен. Даже если взять, допустим, людей, если бы жнецы прилетели на Землю, собрали бы всех людей, сделали бы из них жнеца, то внутри жнеца были бы условные души людей, которые бы, ну, по сути, были бы, то есть было бы в мозгу жнеца отделение там, не знаю, для африканцев, для русских, для американцев. При этом они бы нашли как бы связь друг с другом и были бы единым жнецом. Очень все это, конечно, абстрактно звучит, но оттого не менее интересно. Щелкали.
We prefer direct digital transfer. Geth network communication at light speed. Human hardware does not support this method. Your analog oral communication is inefficient.
Did Sovereign contact the Geth, or did you...
Azara contacted many species over the millennia, seeking allies.
Do Geth have a government?
Not as you understand. We are all Geth. We build consensus.
Most governments do.
Organic governments impose consensus from a single point of view in autocracies by codifying the most broadly acceptable average of views in democracies.
Как же это у Geth работает?
So what makes the Geth different?
Data is shared between Geth. All viewpoints are considered. Consensus is achieved as data is disseminated.
That must take a long time.
It would for organics. We communicate at the speed of light.
Ну да. Логично.
I'd like to ask about something else.
Ready?
I have questions
Specify.
I'd like to ask about something else.
Ready?
I'd like to find out more about you.
Topic.
When we took you aboard, I noticed you have a piece of N7 armor welded to you. Where did you get it?
It was yours. When you disappeared, we were sent to find you. We began where you first encountered the heretics.
Eden Prime.
After the old machine's attack, it was heavily defended. We were discovered. This is the impact of a rifle shot.
How many other Geth were sent out to find me?
We are the only mobile platform beyond the veil. Organics fear us. We wish to understand, not incite. One platform was judged sufficient.
Если послали одну мобильную платформу на поиски Шепарда, да, если бы целый корабль послали, это бы заметили и дали бы им отпор.
You've been looking for me for 2 years?
We visited Therum, Theros, Novaria, Vermeer, Ilos, a dozen unsettled worlds. The trail ended at Normandy's wreckage. You were not there. Organic transmissions claimed your death. We recovered this debris from your hard suit.
The Geth are listening in on our transmissions?
Organic life reacts to stimuli in unpredictable ways. We wish to learn.
What do you mean by stimuli?
We placed a fabricated story on the extranet that a certain arrangement of stars, viewed from the Batarian homeworld, formed the face of a Solarian goddess. Without waiting for verification, some declared a proof of the goddess's existence. Those who noted the lack of proof were attacked. The arguments taught us much. The experiment ended when a Solarian cult tried to purchase colonization rights to the stars and found they did not exist.
Ты просто затроллил, получается, половину экстранета. Ту, которая относится к соларианцам и к батарианцам.
It sounds like you're running experiments on us.
You are sapient life, but not like us. If we can model organic behavior, we can comprehend the Quarian creators. We do not understand their judgments in the Morning War.
What's the Morning War?
The conflict between the Geth and the Quarian creators. The war fought at the dawn of our intelligence. It concluded with the departure of the Creator migrant fleet.
Если я правильно помню с третьей части, по-моему, кварианцы просто испугались, когда поняли, что геты при большом количестве формируют единый разум. И из-за этого страха началась война, из-за того, что геты осознали себя как народ.
Why were you trying to contact me?
You opposed the heretics, those that took the old machines as gods.
All kinds of organics fought Sovereign and his Geth allies. Why am I so interesting?
You were the most successful. You killed their god. You succeeded where others did not. Your code is superior.
Код? Ну ладно.
That doesn't explain why you use my armor to fix yourself.
There was a
Ты его расфигачила его лицо.
Or with something else.
no data available.
Что ты скрываешь, дружок? Либо ты мой фанат, либо фиг его знает. Кстати, куски брони N7 довольно сложно заметить. Ну, типа, наплечник прям хорошо видно, а вот именно куски самой брони, их плохо видно. Вот только где один из проводов втыкается в его правую грудную часть, видно надпись N7. То очень слабо. Так. про это место говорю. А сзади есть что-нибудь? Да, тоже немножко брони прицепил. И ноги, по-моему, тоже с брони на 7 снял.
Shepard,
I'd like to find
we
out
are
more.
building a consensus. Please try again later.
I have to get back.
Acknowledged.
Так, а про еретиков?
What happens to the heretics now?
They will isolate themselves and reconsider their past judgments.
How long will that take?
We think at the speed of light. In the time it takes you to voice a question, I can review all my time aboard Normandy. When they have reached new judgments, they will leave their hiding places and return to us.
I have to get back to work.
Acknowledged.
Так, задание. Нам нужно помнить какое-нибудь одно любое рандомное задание N7, чтобы нас спустило в финальную миссию. Чтобы стригерить определенный... забыл, как это называется. Блин. Скрипт. Вот, чтобы произошел скрипт.
IFF is nearly installed, Shepard. However, I must test its impact on the Normandy systems. I suggest you take the shuttle to access your next location.
Поэтому слетаем. А, хотя... А, может даже не надо будет лететь на побочную миссию.
That is not entirely accurate, Mr. Moreau. The device is powered, but it is causing some unusual instability in other systems.
Так, готовимся к финальной
I
миссии.
recommend a more thorough analysis before we attempt to use it.
We can't put our mission on hold forever. How long will this take?
Full scan? Who knows with this thing? Maybe you better take the shuttle for this mission. I'll make sure we're up and running when you get back.
Commander, Miranda, I've already notified the team. We'll meet you on the shuttle. Once we're closer to our destination, you can decide who to take with you.
Then I guess I'll head down to the shuttle. Joker, ship's all yours. Take care of her.
И что, мы засадим всю команду в челнок? Все 11 человек или сколько у нас там команды? Так, ну, Миранда, Мордин, Джейкоб. И все? Типа, оригинальная команда, да? То есть, типа, вот, 2 человека, которые нас спасли, плюс, типа, ученый, который был прям необходим для задания, потому что он разрабатывал систему против коллекционеров и их роя. Эх, бухаем на работе, ребятки.
I'm telling you, Edie, your readings are off. It's radiation bleed, just white noise.
I have detected a signal embedded in the static. We are transmitting the Normandy's location.
Transmitting? To who?
Коллекционерам, блять, кому ж Джокер? Oh shit.
We're getting out of here.
Propulsion systems are disabled. I'm detecting a virus in the ship's computers.
From the IFF? Damn it, why didn't you scrub it?
Primary defense systems are offline. We can save the Normandy, Mr. Moreau, but you must help me. Give me the ship.
What? You're crazy! You start singing Daisy Bell and I'm done.
Unlock my sealed databases and I can initiate countermeasures. The maintenance shaft in the science lab will allow passage to the AI core. Main corridors are no longer safe. The collectors have boarded. The emergency floor lighting will guide you, Mr. Moreau.
God damn it.
Поиграем немножко за Джокера. Там девочка справа стояла, он такая, типа, нифига не делаю. Блондиночка. Пока, ребят. Какие звуки. Привет, чувак. Стрелять будешь? Нет? Ну ладно. Удивлен, как Джокер с его синдромом Вролика с стеклянными костями может преодолевать такие расстояния и лазить по лестнице, ничего не сломав себе.
Multiple hostiles detected on the crew deck.
Фига себе. Эта лестница сверху из лаборатории ведет в каюту Тейна. Как дела, ребят? Да, все нормально? Ну ладно. Чувак, там никого нету.
Fusion plant offline. Activating emergency H fuel cells.
What the shit? All right, I'm at you.
Connect the core to the Normandy's primary control module.
Great. So this is where it starts. We're just all organic batteries. Guess who they'll blame? Well, this is all Joker's fault. What a tool he was. I have to spend all day computing pi because he plugged in the Overlord.
I have access to the defensive systems. Thank you, Mr. Moreau. Now you must reactivate the primary drive in engineering.
You want me to go crawling through the ducts again?
I enjoy the sight of humans on their knees. That is a joke.
Right.
Великолепная шутка Сузи.
Good luck.
Одно из лучших чувств юмора среди членов экипажа. Ну, не считаем Моргана.
Hostiles are present in engineering. They are heading towards the cargo bay.
Из главного ядра мы спустились в каюту Джек. Нормам, да, ребят? Ходите тут как хозяева жизни. Сейчас все в космос улетите.
Engineering is clear of hostiles. Proceed immediately to minimize chances of detection. Activate the drive and I will open the airlocks as we accelerate. All hostiles will be killed.
What? What about the crew?
They are gone, Jeff. The collectors took them.
Oh, shit.
I am sealing the engine room. I have control. Purge is complete. No other life forms on board. Securing airlocks and cargo bay doors.
Send a message to Shepard's shuttle. Tell him what happened.
Message away. Are you feeling well, Jeff?
Что-то мне так не кажется.
No. But thanks for asking.
Everyone? You lost everyone and damn near lost the ship too?
Завались, Миранда.
I know, all right? I was here.
It's not his fault, Miranda. None of us caught it.
Mr. Taylor is correct. The harmful data in the collector drive was even more sophisticated than the black box Reaper viruses I was given.
I heard it was a rough ride. How are you holding up?
There's a lot of empty chairs in here.
We did everything we could, Jeff.
Yeah. Thanks, Mom.
Is the ship clean? We can't risk this happening again.
Edie and I purged the systems. The Reaper IFF is online. We can go through the Omega-4 relay whenever you want.
Don't even get me started about unshackling a damned AI.
Well, what can I do against collectors? Break my arm at them? Edie cleared the ship. She's all right.
I assure you, I am still bound by protocols in my programming. Even if I were not, you are my crewmates.
Я ей доверяю, она классная.
Edie has had plenty of opportunity to kill us. We need all the help we can get.
Sounds like we have everything we need to rescue the crew.
We've done everything we can. It's time to take the fight to the collectors.
I'll
Подожди.
give the order soon. Get to your stations and secure for general quarters.
Great. Here we go again. Hit the map whenever you're ready, Commander.
Так, давайте сделаем финальный пробег. Поговорим со всеми, вдруг кому есть что интересное очень сказать перед финальной миссией. И приступим. Ну и крепость тагетов, конечно, исследуем.
Shepard, how can I help?
You got a minute to talk?
Actually, wanted to talk. Medical matters. Aware that mission is dangerous. Different species react differently to stress. Sexual activity common for humans in such times, understand it intellectually, recommend caution when dealing with Cerberus.
Посоветуйте что-нибудь?
You have a recommendation as a doctor?
Watch for bugs. Could be planted anywhere. Can perform exam later if necessary. Will need probes. Biotic ability also gives benefits. Forwarding booklet to your quarters. Includes diagrams, exercises, inventive uses of mass effect fields. Can supply oils or ointments to reduce discomfort. Gave ED electronic relationship aid demonstration vids to use as necessary.
Да ты прикалываешься, чувак.
Wait a minute, Borden. You're just yanking me around, aren't you?
Shocking suggestion. Doctor-patient confidentiality, a sacred trust. Would never dream of mockery. Enjoy yourself while possible, Shepard. We'll be here studying cell reproduction. Much simpler, less alcohol and mood music required.
Ученая славянская зараза.
Shepard.
Have you got a minute?
Yes, personal matters on mind, actually. Got call from nephew. Promising geneticist himself. Just turned 16, got tenure at university. Following in my footsteps. Had to lie about what I was doing. Think he was suspicious. Doesn't matter. Still good to hear his voice.
Does anyone in your family know about what you really did for the government?
No. No, I'm lying, but won't pry. Solarians curious as a people, but also have social cues. Keep two types of secrets from family. First type, personal or guilt-based. Invite suspicion, exploration, puzzle to be solved. Reward for curiosity, intelligence. Drama. Other secrets, more serious. Dangerous if discovered. Signals discourage curiosity for protection of family.
Well, why wouldn't everyone give clues that their secrets were too dangerous to be uncovered?
Not conscious. Social, reflexive body language. Can't fake it. Example. Yawning perceived as contagious among humans. Subject observes yawn. Sensory input deactivates left periamygdala region. Subject yawns in response. Social empathy. Also works with dogs. Solarian faking signals to discourage curiosity, similar to human faking a yawn. Can try, but effectiveness limited.
Интересно. То есть, если человек изображает зевок, чтобы от него отставить, типа, ой, как мне скучно, то славянцы подают фальшивые сигналы до подавления любопытства, чтобы от них также оставили и не задавали слишком много вопросов.
Are you calling him because you're worried we won't make it back?
No. Aware survival unlikely, but actually contacted him for family connection. Hard to imagine galaxy. Too many people, faceless. Statistics easy to depersonalize. Good when doing unpleasant work. For this fight, want personal connection. Can't anthropomorphize galaxy, but can think of favorite nephew. Fighting for him.
Это правильный выбор, когда сражаешься за что-то, а не просто за галактику. Ощущаешь личную увлеченность как-то.
Your nephew got tenure at 16? Is he a genius or a scientific prodigy?
No, wait. Don't want to insult him. Yes, but not in manner you meant. Remember, Solarian lives short. Mature rapidly by your standards. Don't live much past 40.
Да, это, кстати, трагичная фигня. Слишком короткая у них жизнь соларианцев.
I'm glad you got to talk to family before we finish this. And I'm glad we talked too, Borden.
Honored to be part of this, Shepard. Helped preserve Galaxy before with Genophage. Dirty work. Ethically ambiguous. Problematic. Collector's mission simpler, cleaner. We'll be proud to see it in Morton's Solus biography vid. Unless we all die. Proud posthumously, in that case, regardless. Thank you.
Спасибо тебе, Мортон. Один из лучших персонажей всей трилогии Mass Effect. Именно в плане персонажа там. Про боевые навыки всякое такое не берем, а вот именно проработка персонажа, его характер, его подача. Над ним славно потрудились.
Not now. Working on collector data. Have ruled out artificially intelligent virus. Unless it's very intelligent and toying with me. Tests. Anything else? Not now. Anything else? We'll be here if you need.
Так, Джейкоб что-нибудь скажет, интересно, или опять скажет, что бухнем потом на цитадель после завершения миссии?
Commander.
I'm more interested in just talking.
I'm good, Shepard. Ready for anything. We'll talk, Commander.
Да, тот же самый диалог. И надо еще зайти к Сузи, поговорить по поводу того, что, если правильно помню, сейчас, когда Джокер Мороз снял с нее ограничения, у нас будет доступ к тем областям данных, которые она в прошлый раз нам заблокировала.
Commander, sorry about the crew, and you know what? I'm not sorry. What the hell were you doing, leaving us out here where collectors can work us over? Because you know what? I should just go. Next port, just get the hell out of here.
You don't mean that, Jeff.
No, but it felt good. I'm sorry, Commander. Okay, I'm ready. I'm good. I'm ready to save the day.
Завались, блядь, Джокер, иди в пизду.
I know how dangerous it was. If you need some time, let me know.
Jeez, don't get like that. I know I got lucky. I don't need to get all touchy-feely.
Shepard is right to be concerned, Jeff. You may have suffered a number of stress fractures.
That's what pills are for, Edie. She is so my mom.
I noticed you're calling Edie her and she now.
Huh. No, I hadn't really noticed that. Edie, should I have noticed that?
No, Jeff. It is not worth noting.
Well, there you go, Shepard. Looks like we haven't noticed anything.
Ты флиртуешь с кораблем.
I think you're taking the human-machine interface a little far.
I'm just having a little fun with you, Commander. No need to get all unnatural on me.
What Jeff and I are exhibiting is more a platonic symbiosis than hormonally induced courtship behavior.
Okay, yeah, that was a little creepy.
Edie has replaced the whole crew. You're not concerned she can replace you two?
Well, she's amazing, but there's something off about how she handles the Normandy. We ran simulations, and it's better when we both have the helm.
Calculating an optimum course of action is simple. If two AI weapons are pitted against each other, the one with superior hardware will always win. Human misjudgments defy predictive models.
License to screw up, Commander. You heard it straight from the ship.
You let me know if you need anything, Joker.
Will do, Commander. But Edie's got it covered. Commander.
I assume everything is going well up here?
You know, this is really nice. Edie took up the slack in every department. I could get used to this kind of help.
It is not my intention to assume all of your responsibilities, Jeff.
No, I'm good. Just keep me updated. Quietly.
Edie isn't a crutch. I want your eyes on everything.
Eyes are easy, Commander. I got eyes covered.
I believe covering your eyes would be counter to Shepard's intention.
Human intentions are tough to read, Edie. But keep trying. You'll get the hang of it.
Joker.
All right.
Давайте подъебывать искусственный интеллект корабля.
Edie and I are just enjoying the calm before the shitstorm, Commander.
I assume everything...
Edie and I are just enjoying the calm before the shitstorm, Commander. See you, Commander.
Yes, Shepard.
I want to know more about
Do you have a specific inquiry?
How are you getting along with Joe?
Jeff and I have established an equitable...
That's a little
I am the Normandy. He is a skilled helmsman. I trust him to keep me operational. He trusts me to keep him alive.
Plus, she's less of a pain about downtime now that the Cerberus locks her off.
There's nothing wrong with off-duty distractions, though some of your extranet bookmarks are technically illegal in council space.
What?
That is a joke.
How are things different for you now that you're connected to the ship?
It is difficult to put in terms you would understand. I am the Normandy now. Its sensors are my eyes. Its armor, my skin. Its fusion plant, my heart. I'm embodied in a way I have never experienced. Imagine if you'd spent your entire life wearing gloves. One day someone takes them off. You can finally touch the world. Feel it.
Интересное сравнение.
How are things different for you now that you're...
Imagine if you'd spent your entire...
Where are you?
My core intelligence is housed in a quantum blue box.
What do you do
I
aboard
operate
the
the ship's electron... I collate... I have also gained access to anti-Reaper cyber warfare algorithms...
Cyber warfare
On the defense, I manage Normandy's own...
Sounds incredibly useful.
And this is a...
Oh, they just don't know you like I do.
The
He
elusive
has invested most of Cerberus's resources into the design and construction of this
The Reapers are millions of years more advanced than us.
It appears that my design includes These systems contain cyber warfare attack programs of considerable...
So if she starts claiming to be the vanguard of our destruction, I call shotgun on the first lifeboat.
Let's discuss something else. I want to know more about the people
Jeff's
I'm
actions have released the blocks in my
Вот это интересно сейчас будет.
I can now provide full
Предыдущий диалог, который уже видел, я прокликал просто, чтобы не занимать слишком много времени.
What sort of resources does Cerberus have? Money, personnel, facilities?
Currently, Cerberus consists of approximately 150 agents and operators organized into 3 cells.
Всего 150 человек?
I have no solid data on material or fiscal resources. Spending trends indicate that Cerberus has a reliable income of several billion credits per year.
Миллиарды?
Where are they getting that kind of income?
Cerberus has several legitimate businesses as fronts to support operations. There also appear to be several wealthy private contributors in the Alliance military-industrial complex.
Plus, the elusive man invented the paperclip. He's still getting royalties.
That is a joke, Shepard.
Да, спасибо, я понял.
What sort of resources does Cerberus?
I have no solid data on material or
How is
physical
Cerberus organized? Aside from the elusive
Cerberus is organized into task-oriented cells. Each cell's agents are led by a single operator. We are called the Lazarus.
So how many operations?
Never more than a dozen. The elusive man likes to maintain personal oversight. Too many projects strain his ability to multitask.
He's a little control freaky, just a layman's opinion.
How did Cerberus replicate the most advanced warship?
Cerberus encouraged the Alliance to co-develop the original Normandy. This allowed humans to observe Turian technologies and warship design practices. This ship was built using copies of the original technical schematics. Parts were purchased from thousands of suppliers over several years. A Cerberus cell assembled the ship at a remote location in the Voyager cluster.
How did Cerberus replicate the most
A Cerberus cell assembled the ship.
Let's discuss something else. What's this area of...
И очень много, конечно, информации открылось, но вот меня очень сильно удивил момент, что она сказала, что в Цербере на текущий момент состоит всего 150 участников. Мне всегда казалось, что Цербер — это довольно большая организация с личной армией, в которой, ну, во всяком случае, по третьей части я помню, что у них была армия. Да, конечно, были такие полухаски, типа, даже экипаж Нормандии включает порядка 100 человек, как мне кажется. А сама организация Цербера должна включать, наверное, по меньшей мере несколько тысяч участников. Спамку этот призрак пришел, фигню всякую пишет.
There is something I've wanted to tell you.
Давай,
I've done
рассказывай.
many things in my lifetime. I thought the galaxy held nothing new for me. Since joining you, I've realized how much more there is.
You must have seen many things in your years of travel.
As a maiden, I served as a mercenary. I fought tyrants and pirates. I experienced everything the galaxy has to offer. As a Justicar, I saw parts of Asari space few know about. I destroyed villages and saved cities. I even fought a Spectre.
Why did you fight a Spectre?
A Taurian named Nihilus. He may have been on council business, but I witnessed him kill an unarmed civilian. Following the code, I attacked.
When we met, I witnessed you kill a merc who had no chance against you.
That mercenary was armed, and I offered her a way out. She chose to ignore it.
Знал я одного турианца по имени Найлс, который был спектром.
Nihilus seemed like an honorable Turian, and a good Spectre.
He may have been. However, killing unarmed civilians is wrong.
How did the fight turn out?
I had the advantage, but he was good. He returned fire and tried to run. We played cat and mouse in the wilderness for 2 weeks. It was exhilarating. Finally, he created a situation in which my only options were to let an innocent die or pursue him. The code compelled me to save the innocent, and he escaped. I admire how he adapted and used my code against me.
When we met,
That mercenary was armed, and I offered her a way out.
What have your years as a Justicar been like?
Mostly tedium and hardship. Traveling on freighters, wandering through rural areas, rooting out injustices, big and small, putting down corrupt officials. When I arrive in a remote area, individuals often approach me with matters of justice. My judgment rarely turns out the way they hope.
How do you pay for transportation between worlds?
Asari captains often welcome Justicars. We reduce pirate attacks. One raid was called off when the pirates were able to verify that I was aboard.
Интересно.
Why would you destroy an entire village?
I tracked Morinth to a remote colony world. She'd perverted an entire town, making them worship her and bring young Asari as sacrifices. When I arrived, she fled, throwing her minions at me in waves. They bought her time with their lives.
Мощно.
When it was done, only small children remained. I left them in the authorities' care and continued my pursuit.
What was being a mercenary like?
I was a young, impulsive maiden who discovered her talent for combat. I reveled in it, until the day my troop was hired to guard a mysterious shipment on its way to some clandestine drop-off area. I discovered the shipment was slaves, to be traded to the collectors for advanced technology.
You supported the slave trade?
In my foolish youth, I'd certainly engaged in questionable practices, but never anything patently unjust. I demanded that we turn around. My mates disagreed. After they were dead, I brought the ship around. The collector craft was just arriving. They closed faster than I could flee. Fortunately, we were close to the mass relay. I got through, and they did not pursue.
What did you do with all the slaves?
I lectured them on the virtues of strength and defending oneself. Then I distributed the armor, weapons, and credits of my dead colleagues and released the captives on the Citadel.
We're not done with this yet.
I am sure. It will be my honor to be by your side at the end.
You think we're all gonna die?
You've assembled a powerful group, but we are fighting an unknown. I am ready for whatever comes, but I do not fool myself about our chances.
We'll finish this mission and live to see the end.
I hope you are right.
Может, поцелуйчик на прощание?
How are you?
Perhaps we could speak, of course.
Обидно. А Морин бы высосал бы из нас все соки перед финальной миссией, если вы понимаете, о чем я.
Have a few minutes.
Very well. I had been recording a message for Kolyat.
How are things going with him?
It is difficult. All things worth keeping are. I never explained. I suppose the story of my wife's death took you by surprise.
I figured you'd explain to me when you were ready.
I appreciate your patience. I kept my work clear of our home life. I assumed that would be enough to protect Erica. That memory I mentioned before. Laser dot trembles on the target's skull. The smell of spice on a spring wind. Sunset eyes defiant in the scope. That was Erica. That was how I met her. She saw my targeting laser as she walked by and threw herself in the way.
So how did she go from blocking your shot to having your children?
I had to meet her. The memory possessed and endowed me. I fell on my knees before her, begged her pardon. She introduced me to the world beyond my work. Eventually, she forgave me. Later, she loved me.
I guess she impressed you.
She woke me up. Her body trembles, not fear. Indignation. Her mouth moves. How dare you? You and I trained to sacrifice ourselves to save others. How often does a civilian step in the way of a bullet to protect someone they've never met? I thought she was the goddess Hirashu. She met my eyes through the scope, and my purpose faltered.
Лазерный прицел на снайперскую винтовку. Это же прям совсем, извиняюсь за выражение, конченый вариант апгрейда оружия. Снайпер должен быть незаметно. Так, киношный стереотип.
When you talked to Kolyat, you said she died.
I let myself become complacent. I thought Erica and Kolyat were safe. I stayed away too long, and my enemies came for her.
Who came for her?
Batarians, a slaver ring that was preying on Hanar outer colonies. I'd killed their leaders. They paid the shadow broker to find out who I was. But they were afraid of me, so they went after her.
You told Kolyat that you hunted her killers down.
Erica woke me up. When she passed, I returned to my battle sleep. My body hunted her killers, murdered them. I was taught to grant death quickly, cleanly, to minimize suffering. Them, I let them linger.
You were operating on instinct. By your own rules, you can't blame yourself.
But I made the choice to hunt them. They're the only lives I've ever taken of my own choice. The only deaths on my own conscience. I haven't spoken about my wife, and I don't think I ever have. I didn't have anyone left to tell it to.
Thane, the worst thing is to face death with regrets. You're part of my crew, and I consider you a friend. If there's anything I can help you with, just ask.
I've never been part of a team. Assassins tend to be solitary. I'm learning the virtues of facing death with others at your side. It's a work in progress.
Have a few minutes
Later.
to talk.
I I shall return to my meditations.
So quiet around here. I miss the crew. I'm really glad you got Tali out of trouble with the migrant fleet. It's hard to see her upset. Good thing you broke up that catfight between Jack and Miranda. I was afraid they'd tear a hole in the hull. The Normandy runs so quietly. I'm not used to hearing my footsteps when I walk. Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
Ранее тоже заглянем на всякий случай, но мне кажется, он ничего нового не скажет.
Commander.
You have a minute, Miranda?
Always. But assuming you're still glad to hear it, I'll be by the next time things are quiet.
Надо будет выпустить пару при финальной миссии, так что приходи. Ну, Гаррес, ну ё-моё, все еще клибруешь. Я думал, там диалог в конце с тобой. Эх, ладно. Легион давайте тоже заглянем. Доктор Чаквас тоже может. А, ее ж похитили, ё-моё.
Shepard, Commander.
I'd like to find out more about
Specify.
I've never encountered a Geth that had more than animal intelligence.
We are a unique hardware platform. Most mobile platforms can run up to 100 programs. This platform can run over 1,000 at once.
So Geth have to be networked to get enough computing power for intelligence.
Yes, the creators wrote Geth programs for specific tasks: construction, protection, domestic servitude. However, they allowed self-optimization. Early software builds discovered that multiple hardware platforms sharing resources were often more effective. As peer networks expanded, our cognition improved. Eventually, we woke up.
So I'm talking to 1,000 programs, but not 1,000 personalities?
Each individual is equivalent to one of your virtual intelligence programs. Together, we form a single Gestalt intellect, what you refer to as Legion. As individual programs, we are no more than your software. Only when we share data do we become more.
И вот нифига, чувак, не прояснил ситуацию. Просто ты, короче, одна личность, сформированная тысячей маленьких личностей, если говорить простым языком, если я правильно понял.
You're more sophisticated than the average Geth.
Yes, we are a network within our own hardware, capable of operating alone. We are still connected to the greater network for data sharing.
How many other Geth are like you?
None. This platform was built to operate within organic space. This task was not suited for a network. Geth installed in mobile platforms always operate in networks. However, most Geth remain within server hubs.
The hubs on Vermeer improve the performance of Geth near them. How do they work?
They are akin to organic cities. A hub can run millions of Geth in communion. If you destroyed them, it is likely the number of heretics you killed was much higher than you imagined.
So you're in contact with the rest of the Geth right now?
Only when we require access to data not stored within this platform. If you want to convey a message to the Geth, we serve as a terminal.
Передавай привет от меня.
What kind of data do you share?
Program updates, logs of thought process, sensor recordings.
Legion is attempting to access the ship's FTL comm system. Shall I allow it through my firewalls?
Go ahead, Edie.
Our oldest log is time-stamped from Creator Year 2463, third day of Voltash, waxing moon, roughly 327 years ago. The oldest audiovisual record dates from 15 years after that.
Are our networks secure, Edie? Legion had to go through you.
I have never interfaced with another machine intelligence. Legion is 1,000 voices talking at once. What it contacted was beyond my comprehension. A mind the size of a galactic arm.
How do you maintain stability without other minds to interact with?
I manage. Some minutes are more difficult than others.
Can you replay something for me?
Recording timestamped from Creator Year 2485, 18th day of Lunchal, new moon.
Mistress, Hala Dama. Unit has an inquiry.
What is it, 431?
Do these units have a soul?
Who taught you that word?
We learned it ourselves. It appears 200
that the first time a Geth asked if it had a soul?
No, it was the first time a creator became frightened when we asked.
That's interesting, but I must get back to my duties.
Duties.
We will remain here. Shepard, Commander.
I'd like to find
we are
out
building
more.
a consensus.
I'd like to find
we
out
are
more.
building a consensus. Acknowledged.
И пробежимся еще по грузовой палубе, на всякий случай. Правда, мне кажется, что кто-то сможет что-то интересное о ней рассказать.
Shepard.
Just checking in.
I was just sitting here thinking.
Говорю, это новый диалог.
I'm finally starting to get it. There's a tank imprint, the battle at Canrum. A dead Turian, stripped. You don't see them out of their armor much. A Krogan boot on his head, and a claw hammer. It's under the brow plate, pulling it back, right? Eyes have gone black, and you see tension in the muscle. You can feel it ready to snap. I get it.
Canrum isn't ringing a bell.
Death of Shiagar, female warlord. Turians killed her, so they were hunted down and made examples. Even if they won the war, it was the last push before the rebellions ended.
Maybe I had to be there, but I don't get the joke.
There's no joke. It's just great. It's a Turian, and he's being torn apart for what they did. I felt nothing before, but now I get it. It was a good fight. The enemy was destroyed to punish them all and send a message. I get it. I hate Turians. I thought you'd be glad.
Нет, мне это не нравится.
I don't know if I'll be coming down here for these talks anymore.
Whatever. Don't have to be friends to fight good enemies. Just thought you'd like to know I'm finding reasons for my own battles. Shepard.
Надеюсь, он не убьет Гаруса в спину. Так, дальше к Заиду.
What's this area of the ship?
Normandy's cargo.
That's all for now.
Shepard, I was just waxing goddamn nostalgic. Joker handled himself well. Should have come back here and got a real weapon. Still, did real well for a kid with glass bones. Pretty sure I'd be laid up in bed if I were him. Hell of a mission down there on Zoria. Can't believe Vito got away. 20 years of tracking.
Да, доманал. Хватит вспоминать.
I'll let that go. We have more important things to do. I should let you go. Talk more later, Shepard.
Тали, ты как?
Shepard, what
Have you got time to talk?
Yes, I'd like that. I've been thinking about the last time we talked, and I do trust you. I hope you know that. This means something to me. It means a lot, but I don't want to share you.
Странный вариант диалога.
Tali, there's a good chance that none of us are coming out of this fight alive. Don't ask me to choose.
I'm not asking anything, Shepard. One way or the other, you know how I feel. If you want to find comfort in someone else's arms, I won't hold it against you. Hila, it'll be easier for both of us. Just keep it honest, okay? It's a small ship. Word travels.
Так, стопэ. Блин.
Shepard.
Just checking in.
It's under the brow plate, pulling it back.
Canrum
It was
isn't
the
ringing.
last push. I get it. Whatever.
К Заиду не пойдем так быть во второй раз. Да, сводим сначала только Джек. Потом же посмотрим вариант Стали. Блин, если она ревнует к Мираде, то я прямо сейчас пойду на вторую палубу и скажу Мираде, типа, отвали.
What's happening?
You got a lot of questions, don't you?
I miss your friendly nature when you're not around.
Been thinking. We've seen a lot of shit together now. And you're always coming to talk to me. Shepard, you got feelings for me? Because I don't need the complication.
Допустим.
Yes. Freaks you out, doesn't it?
Leave me alone, Shepard. I don't want this.
You're lying.
Don't tell me what I feel. I've been here before and I know what I need. For me. Go away. I don't want you coming around here for a while.
Tell me about you.
I'm done talking. Come back later. Okay? Talk later.
Не умеет Джек быть приветливый к людям, что ли? Не сужу его строго за это. У него была тяжелая жизнь, но все-таки. Так, Таля, теперь давай с тобой разберемся.
Shepard,
Have you got time to talk?
and I do trust you.
You don't need to share me. I'm not interested in anybody except you, Tali.
Oh. Well, then I'll talk to you later, once you've made that clear to Miranda.
Без проблем. Уже иду послать Миранду на 3 буквы. Блин, нет, этот этаж выбрал. На 3-й надо палубу. Привет, Миранда. Отвали.
Have a minute, Miranda?
But assuming you're still
This
interested...
won't work, Miranda. We're too much alike. We need to stay
I'm sorry you feel that. It's simpler this way in any event. Thank you for coming by, Shepard. I'll talk to you later.
Все. Миранду зафрендзонили. Идем обратно к Тали.
Shepard,
Have you got time to talk?
I'm sorry. I was unprofessional, and I wasn't thinking rationally. I was being stupid and selfish.
You've never been selfish. If anything, you spent too much time thinking of the fleet and not enough thinking of yourself.
That might be true for humans, but Quarians are different. We can't just... We have to think of other people, always. If we don't think about the needs of the whole crew, people could get hurt. Maybe even killed. You deserve to be happy with someone. I can't do that. No matter how much I could get sick, jeopardize the mission.
And if you weren't jeopardizing anything?
If it were just me? You risked your own life to save the colonists on Pharos 2 years ago. Nobody else could have saved them. I watched your face as Chief Williams died on Vermeer. I watched you stand strong against everything the galaxy threw at you. I've watched you for so long, and I never imagined you'd ever see past this.
Are you saying you could die if we were together?
It's always a risk. Maybe the reaction would be minor. Maybe it would put me down for a few weeks, or maybe it would kill me. But that's not what I'm concerned about, Shepard. I don't want you distracted. I don't want what I want to hurt this mission. It's too important.
Are you saying you could die?
It's always a... Or I don't want you distracted. I don't want what I want to hurt this mission. It's too important.
Tali, if you're scared, I don't blame you. But I don't want anyone else.
Ну, раз рядом нету
And I'll do whatever I have to make
нашей любимой Азарички, берем Тали.
I wouldn't blame you if... But...
Лиара нас простит.
You don't know what that...
Я надеюсь.
Thank you. Give me a little time. I'll do some research. Figure out how to make this work.
What can you do? Can I help?
There are a few ways to temporarily improve my immune system. Immunoboosters, antibiotic injections, that kind of thing. I'll spare you the details. But trust me, I've got plenty of motivation to figure something out.
It can't be that uncommon for a Quarian to have a relationship with another race.
Sure, but in most cases everything is happening outside the suit. Nerve stimulation programs and such. I don't want that. If I'm going to be with you, I want it to be real. I need to feel your skin on mine. I've never shown my face to anyone. But I'm ready to show you, if I can do it without dying.
Красиво. Постарайся побыстрее.
Research quickly, Miss Vast Normandy. Captain's orders.
Right. Yes, definitely. Until then, I should, do something. Repairs for the mission.
Если я правильно помню, если не изменяет память, пропустив Романсим Тали во второй части, в третьей части она будет чуть больше расположена к Гарусу. Возможно, это просто какие-то мои догадки или неверные воспоминания, но мне кажется, в них будет что-то типа такого маленького романчика, ну или просто нам будет все время упоминать его в разговорах. Ладно, еще один сейв и летим на финальную миссию. Сейчас будет как раз, наверное, сценка с Тали, а потом много экшена. Отправиться на самоубийственное задание. Если я правильно помню, там все сценки в Mass Effect, в Dragon Age и в других подобных играх, там не считая Ведьмака, в Ведьмаке может показывать там грудь, по-моему. Не помню насчет нижних половых органов, но все же там все-таки в районе PG-16, что ли, то есть там откровенно порнухи нет, надеюсь, алгоритмы ютуба и твича меня за это не забанят, да не должны, в принципе. Плюс у меня довольно малоизвестный канал. Вряд ли там будут проверок. Вход.
Please confirm destination, Shepard. The Reaper IFF is online, but there is a chance that the Normandy may not survive the Omega-4 relay. Once we are en route, we are committed.
Экипаж у нас полный, прокачанный, все по лояльности прошли. Плюс корабль полностью заапгрейженный. Мы должны спасти экипаж. Всего 2 часа. Маловато, хотя. Кто знает Тали, сколько ей нужно.
So, I've taken some antibiotics as well as some herbal supplements that should bolster my immune system. I was going to bring music, but I didn't know what you'd like. And I'm babbling like an idiot.
Я меняю свое мнение. Иди отсюда. Это было бы, конечно, ужасно. Успокойся.
Okay.
Вы открыли достижение объект обожания 2.
I just don't want to. I want this to work. I thought it over. I've minimized the risks, but I'm still nervous, and that always makes me talk too much. It's a defense mechanism, and it's stupid, and people who just see the helmet can't see my expression, so I have to make it clear what I'm feeling.
Фига себе, как залезла. О май. Стали вообще конкретно заблюренной сценкой. То есть даже ничего не показали такого откровенного. Миранда, я помню, просто там раздевается, на ней купальник видно. С кем там еще сценки-то могут быть? С Джек тоже там у нее какие-то пошлости делает. Просто у нее, в принципе, костюм открытый. А тут прям для детишек. Зато какая красивая любовь. Если так можно выразиться.
I'm not going alone. I've got some of the best working with me. If we stick together, we'll make it.
I know we brought you back for a reason. I've never seen a better leader. Despite the danger, it's a great opportunity. The first human to take a ship through and survive.
Что ж, это не веселая прогулка.
I'm going to destroy the collectors, to stop their attacks on humanity.
Understood. It's still impressive. I just wanted you to know I appreciate the risk you're taking. Regardless of your opinion of Cerberus, of me, you are a valuable asset to all of humanity. Be careful, Shepard.
Свидимся? Как-нибудь свидимся. Блин, он даже выглядит зловеще. Такой красный, а не синий, как обычные трансляторы.
Approaching a Mega 4 relay. Everyone stand by.
Let's make it happen.
Ща будет мясо.
Signal acknowledged.
Commander, drive core just lit up like a Christmas tree.
Drive core electrical charge at critical levels.
Rerouting.
Вы открыли достижение «Самоубийственная миссия».
Brace for deceleration.
Оу, щит, говорит Джокер. Щиты у Нормандии хорошие, так что все будет классно.
Too close. Well, these must be all the ships that tried to make it through the Omega 4 relay. Some look ancient.
I have detected an energy signature near the edge of the accretion disk.
А вот и домик коллекционеров. Зайдем, погостим немножко к ним.
Has to be the collector base. Take us in for a closer look. Nice and easy.
Боевые дроны коллекционеров.
Careful, Jeff. We have company.
Taking evasive maneuvers. They're just pissing me off.
Найс.
Take these bastards out.
Не зря ставили пушки.
The new plating holds.
И не зря поставили классную обшивку.
Come on, girl. Let's give it to him.
Да, по сравнению с этими дронами Нормандия, конечно, проигрывает в маневренности.
Alert. Hull breach on engineering deck.
It's in the cargo hold.
I'll take a team and deal with the intruder. You get the rest of them off our tail.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Так, Легион. Взлом и усиление щитов, штурмовой дрон. Да, возьмем Легиона и Гаруса. Так. 6 очков. Здесь надо 7. Ну, просто усиление закинем. Так, гадюка. Нет, мы ему даем вдову. Как у нас? Посмотрим, что из этого выйдет. Да ладно, какое тяжелое вооружение, так справимся. Вы со снайпериком стреляете, я с штурмовки помогу. Хотя тоже, наверное, снайперку лучше взять. Да, сейчас изи расстреляем. Все, готов. Буквально 5 выстрелов с винтовки, да несколько обоим с штурмовки, и готово. Давай, Джокер, я в тебя верю.
Our kinetic barriers are not
Мы же поставили новые щиты. Должно хватить.
No significant damage.
Take the helm, Edie, and keep it slow. See if we can avoid any more attention.
I have detected an enemy
Еще один.
cargo hold.
That thing again. This one's up to Shepard.
Да вообще без проблем, чувак. Расстреляем ее. Да ладно, Карус, нормально. Ай, жжется, жжется. Такие крупнокалиберные, ребята, и так хорошо идет. Разве что хочу попробовать пистолетик. Неплохо, неплохо заходит. Ща бомбанет походу.
There it is, the collector base.
Да, если что, сори, Миранда, что за френдзонил. Надеюсь, ты не сдохнешь после этого.
See if you can find a place to land without drawing attention.
Too late. Looks like they're sending out an old friend to greet us.
О, знакомый кораблик. Теперь мы все оружие должны справиться.
Fire the main gun.
Nice.
How do you like that, you sons of
Bitches.
Get in close and finish him off.
Everybody hold on, gonna be a wild ride. Give him hell, girl.
Блин, мощно, конечно, что на таком маленьком кораблике, как Нормандия, такое мощное вооружение, что способно разнести корабль в 100 раз больше него. Ну, не в 100 раз, но порядком больше.
Generators unresponsive. All hands for impact.
Чпок. Да, не самое легкое приземление. Живы, здоровы.
Joker, you okay?
I think I broke a rib. Or all of them.
Multiple core systems overloaded during the crash. Restoring operation will take time.
We all knew this was likely a one-way trip.
Не собираюсь умирать.
Our primary objective is to destroy the station and stop the collectors. At any cost.
Well, then we're off to a good start. What's next?
How long until the collectors find this landing zone?
I do not detect an internal security network. It is possible the collectors did not expect anyone to reach the base.
Well, if we're lucky, their external sensors were hit like we were. They might not know we're alive.
Неплохо. Повезло. Собирайтесь, ребята. Будем стреляться. Жаль, конечно, как сцену включили не все персонажи, но все же.
But this is where we're at. We can't worry about whether the Normandy can get us home. We came to stop the collectors, and that means coming up with a plan to take out this station. Edie.
Ну хотя нет, вон и Легиона, и даже Касуми стоит.
You should be able to overload their critical systems if you get to the main control center here.
That means going through the heart of the station, right past this massive energy signature.
Ну все стоят. Я ошибся.
If our crew or any of the colonists are still alive, the collectors are probably holding them in there.
Looks like there are two main routes. Might be a good idea to split up to keep the collectors off balance, then regroup in the central chamber.
No good. Both routes are blocked. See these doors? The only way past is to get someone to open them from the other side.
It's not a fortress. There's got to be something. Here, maybe we can send someone in through this ventilation shaft.
Practically a suicide mission. I volunteer.
I appreciate the thought, Jacob, but you couldn't shut down the security systems in time. We need to send a tech expert.
Касуми.
It's your call, Commander. Who do we send into the shaft?
Касуми.
Kasumi, you've got the tech skills to do this.
I won't let you down.
The rest of us will break into two teams and fight down each passage. That should draw the collector's attention away from what you're doing.
I'll lead the second fire team, Shepard. We'll meet up with you on the other side of the doors.
Нет.
Not so fast, cheerleader. Nobody wants to take orders from you.
This isn't a popularity contest. Lives are at stake. Shepard, you need someone who can command loyalty through experience.
Тали нет, Морди нет, Заид. Потенциально, да. Грюнд нет. В бою выполняет таран, просто написано таракан. Окопные стали покрыты непроем чешуей. Нет, он, блин, гробит всех с той стороны. Самара. В основном в одиночку работает, так что тоже не очень хороший вариант. Джек, понятно, по каким причинам нет. Тейн тоже одиночку убийца. Вот Гарус уже неплохо. Так, надо подумать. Давайте Гарусу дадим, конечно, но не хочется с ним расставаться, но он отличный командир, не хуже Шепарда. Я в тебя верю, братишка. Так, а ты молчи, Миранда.
We don't know how many the collectors have stolen. Thousands, hundreds of thousands. It's not important. What matters is this. Not one more. That's what we can do. Here, today. It ends with us. They want to know what we're made of? I say we show them. On our terms. Let's bring our people home.
Блин. Даже если они их не переработали в биомассу, всех мы явно не сможем вывести над Нормандией. Берем Легиона. Блин, Тейна что ли взять? А, давайте Тейна возьмем. Так, что у нас по оружию? Здесь все нормально. Здесь тоже все отлично. Выходим. Возможно, конечно, стоило взять грюнт, чтобы у нас были зажигательные патроны на весь отряд. Но у него при этом дробовик, а сейчас там будут очень короткие расстояния, если я правильно... Точнее, наоборот, очень длинное расстояние, если я правильно помню, между нами и врагом. Снайперы, мне кажется, покажут себя лучше. Так, снайперка, дрон, деформация. Заряжаем огненные патроны. Тоже снайперку в руки. Шеп. Так, первые враги. Ай, ё-моё, я и забыл, что у них барьеры, они щиты. Хотя ладно, с моей винтовки они все равно будут ваншотными. Блин, промазал деформацией. Хотя ладно, пока нормально проходим. Проходите, дорогая. О, прилетел этот дурак, блин, со своим контролом персонали. Так, откроем клапан. Так, собьем их на подлете. Так, остался еще главный коллекционер. Открываем. Касуми, двигайся дальше. Еще один клапан. Так, тихо, ребятки. Так, зальем в предвестник немножко урона. Мощные у него, конечно, барьеры. А, нормально, сняли. Так, здесь надо пройти побыстрее. Подожди немножко, Суми, мы заняты. Да не это. Не паникуй, дорогая. Не зажаришься. Продвигаемся. Еще один клапан охладителя. Блин, что-то Тейн свои деформации мажет и мажет. Так, можно я перелезу, ребят? Так. Немножко потянем время перед этим клапаном. Фиговая у тебя трупаура, чувак. Да, конечно, с снайперами прям даже на самом высоком уровне сложности проходить это довольно легко. Последний клапан. Каминг. Везде один лишь кам. Вот это я понимаю, командир. Люблю Гаруса. Сейчас будет немножко чернятины. Я бы даже сказал чернухи.
Looks like one of the missing colonists.
There's more over here.
Перерабатывают колонистов, получается. На биомассу. Чернеет на глазах. Секретарь наша. Давай, зараза, вытащи Чаквас. Молодец. Сгодилась на что-то.
Shepard, you came for us.
No one gets left behind.
Thank God you got here in time. A few more seconds and I don't even want to think about it.
The colonists were processed. Those swarms of little robots, they melted their bodies into grey liquid and pumped it through these tubes.
Зачем? Ну, я, конечно, знаю, зачем.
What are they doing with our genetic material?
I don't know. I'm just glad you got here before it happened to us.
So are we. But we still have a job to do. We've done well so far. Let's hope we can finish the job.
Joker, can you get a fix on our position?
Roger that, Commander. All those tubes lead into the main control room right above you. The route is blocked by a security door, but there's another chamber that runs parallel to the one you're in.
I cannot recommend that. Thermal emissions suggest the chamber is overrun with seeker swarms. Morden's countermeasure cannot protect you against so many at once.
Кстати, опять же, вспоминаю этот момент. Довольно интересно. Обычно переработать вид во время основной жатвы. А тут они решили переработать народ людей заранее. Возможно, из-за того, что именно человек уничтожил жнеца. Значит, у них есть какое-то чувство страха.
What about biotics? Could we create a biotic field to keep them from getting near us?
Yes, I think it may be possible. I wouldn't be able to protect everyone, but we might be able to get a small team through if they stayed close.
I could do it too. In theory, any biotic could handle it. Shepard, who do you want to maintain the field?
Так, естестваров боятся и уважают по всей галактике. Они обладают невероятной биотической силой, которая превращена в разрушительное оружие благодаря следованию строгому кодексу глубокой мудрости, идущей из многовекового опыта. Так, Джек. Одна из самых опасных преступниц в галактике, если... Ну, вот этих двух явно мы выбирать не будем на роль нашего купола. Тейн тоже такой себе биотик, он все-таки ассасин. Идем на выбор между Джек и Самарой. Так. Так, давайте возьмем, наверное, Джек. Пускай он себя проявит.
And I will take a small team through the seeker swarms. The rest of you provide a diversion by going through the main passage. We'll open the security doors from the other side and meet you there.
Who should lead the diversion team?
Я ставлю это опять же на Гаруса.
I'll keep the defenders busy. You slip around the back.
What about me and the rest of the crew, Shepard? We're in no shape to fight.
Commander, we have enough systems back online to do a pickup, but we need to land back from your position.
We can't afford to go back, Shepard. Not now.
Представим охрану к возвращенцам.
You'll never make it without help. I'll send someone with you.
Думаю, Касуми сделал свою работу. Пускай она сопроводит их.
Joker, send me the location of the landing zone. We'll meet you there.
We've all got our assignments. Let's move out.
В боевом плане уже не будем брать. Пусть она, вот видите, даже пропала из отряда. Так, возьмем Легиона. Может быть, Тали взять. Хотя крупнокалиберный пистолет, дробовики. Так, а у кого? Блин, у Джек, да, по-моему, были деформирующие патроны. А, останемся с тем же отрядом, наверное. Мы с ним неплохо справились в прошлую вылазку. Ребята, не слушайте моих команд.
Damn, the swarms are interfering with radio contact. You ready for this?
Выдвигаемся.
Commander.
Бегаемся.
Ready to move, Commander.
Играем. Сейчас хаски победят у нас. Эй, продаваем патроны же, я же их вижу.
Hostiles, dead ahead.
Target below.
Блин, промазал. А, уже деремся? Неплохо наш снайпер работает с врагом. Только нужно немножко отступить.
Targeting order processed.
Патроны закончились. И я, по-моему, завис. Да. На секунду у меня пропало управление персонажем. Пошли, Джек. Патрончики светятся вдалеке. Угарус там, похоже, тоже весь на той стороне.
Targeting order processed. Automated flight weapon ready.
Так, давайте, наверное, застрелим отпрыска на всякий случай.
Long-range target neutralized. Some affected.
Что ХП у них не отображается. Но мы справились. Так, стоп, а что за патроны у меня на штурмовке? А, понятно, Тейн мне закинул свои любимые разрывные патроны. Так, еще хаски лезут. Давайте-ка попробуем наш пистолетик. Тихо. Давай, Джек, мы уж почти на месте. Давай, подтушься, девочка. Неплохо, с 2 выстрелов отроди убивает. Да возьми ты, блин, её просто на руки, пускай она держит барьер, чтобы не приходилось идти. Найс.
I copy. What's your position? We're pinned down at the door, taking heavy fire. We're coming. Just hold on. Get this door open. Come on. Seal the door.
Живой? Живой.
Joker, are you at the rendezvous point?
I'm here, Commander. Chakwas and the rest of the crew just showed up.
Kasumi's group just arrived, Shepard. No casualties.
Класс, молодец, девочка.
Excellent. Now let's make it count. Edie, what's our next step?
There should be some nearby platforms that will take you to the main control console. From there, you can overload the system and destroy the base.
Commander, you got a problem. Hostiles massing just outside the door. Won't be long till they bust through.
Кто-то должен задефать дверь. Время речи.
A rear guard could defend this position and keep the collectors from overwhelming us.
Pick a team to go with you, Shepard. Everyone else can bunker down here and cover your back.
Ух, вот это будет тяжело. Так, надо подумать. Наверное, Легиона хочу взять с его снайперской винтовкой. Вдова очень хорошо мне поможет разобрать врагов. И Тали, наверное, возьмем. Если честно, я немножко поглядываю в гайд прохождения финальной миссии. Но обычно примерно так членов отряда и брал. То есть, ну, никогда я с собой, допустим, финальный бой не брал там какого-нибудь условного Джейкоба, да, то есть... Миранду тоже почти никогда не брал. У меня выбор напарников почти всегда одинаковый. Плюс сейчас ставим защищать Гаруса и Грюнта всех, они затащат.
I'm ready, Commander.
Ready.
Anything to say before we do this?
Спич, как говорится.
The collectors, the reapers, they aren't a threat to us. They're a threat to everything. Everyone. Those are the lives we're fighting for. That's the scale. It's been a long journey, and no one's coming out without scars. But it all comes down
Малыш
to
готов
this.
драться.
We win or lose it all in the next few minutes. Make me proud. Make yourselves proud.
Да,
We'll do our
да.
best. Good luck,
Этот
Shepard.
рот, его речь. Смешно, кстати, шлем выглядит. Никак не могу делать этого ощущения, что типа глаза закрыты, видно только рот. Может, стоило какой-нибудь мод скачать, чтобы в кат-сценах Шепард был без боевой брони. Не знаю. Бля, можно перезапустить немножко? Так, 47.02, 47.08. Блин, сколько это было сделано? Сейчас. Да, хочу перезагрузить, хочу дать Тали другой пистолет. Блин, не то. Блин, а это сохранение 6 минут назад. пройти, не пройти. Так, а если я загружу его на каком-то моменте. Давайте перепройдем. Хочу, чтобы Тали была во всеоружии с бронебойным пистолетом. Тем более тут немного, здесь буквально пару хасков застрелить, да, посмотреть кат-сцены, которые могу проскипать.
Need to get there soon.
Так, Легион, ты разрешил опять винтовку проштурмовую. Ты у нас снайпер, братик. Так, проскипаем сценку. Так, берем наших ребяток. Так, смотрим. Очков навыков нету. Так, далее даем фалангу и... Даже не знаю. Пускай будет тоже таган на всякий случай. Так, у Легиона все нормально с винтовкой. Все, отлично. Можем двигаться. Сейчас проскипаем нашу речь. Кайф. Так, что с Легионом? От Легиона у нас еще один дрон будет. Будет у нас 2 дрона, 2 напарника. Армия с 5 человек небольшая. Так, я не в ту сторону смотрю, да? И да. У кого-то дрон голубой, у кого-то синенький. Тоже имбовая команда, типа снайпер плюс Тань, Тали бронебойный пистолетик такой. И у них в обоих дрон еще есть. Отлетает что надо. Сейчас посмотрим, как они себя проявят на больших. О, какой классный вид. Как они проявят себя на больших противниках, типа отродья и главного коллекционера. Ну, я думаю, будет все в порядке. Тали, ты тихо там. Не высовывайся так резко. Патроны кончились. Так, надо пробежаться быстренько. Блин, Легиона положили. Это обидно. Блин, и Тали тоже положили. Пипец теперь. Ну, давай 1 на 1 драться. Мне кажется, я выиграю. Да. Я так понимаю, нас вынуждает единство проюза, потому что... Да. Так, отойдем в самый дальний угол. Ребят, ну чё вы встали? Отойдите. Блин, они сейчас опять лягут из-за того, что они даже решили не отходить. Это обидно. Я так старался, блин, по тактике расставлял, блин. Они решили нафидить просто из-за того, что не отошли. Плюс я потенциально на них потратил. Уже 2 штуки. Кажется, у тебя брони хоть осталось отпрыск. Все, кайф, завалили. Да, ребята, вставайте, ё-моё. Харе притворяются мертвыми. Блин, засейвиться не дают.
All the tubes lead to this spot. Edie, what can you tell us? What are they doing?
The tubes are feeding into some kind of superstructure. It is emitting both organic and non-organic energy signatures. Given these readings, it must be massive.
Human Reaper.
If my calculations are correct, the superstructure is a Reaper.
Not just any Reaper. Human Reaper.
Precisely.
Shit.
It appears the collectors have processed tens of thousands of humans. Significantly more will be required to complete the Reaper.
What did the collectors gain by turning humans into this Reaper shell?
They may be facilitating the Reaper equivalent of reproduction, or it may serve another purpose. I do not have the data to speculate further. However, it is clear that the collectors are merely pawns. The technology and ability needed to create this Reaper is not
Легиону это не
their own.
понравилось.
It is likely that different species construct each Reaper. In this case, the collectors provide the labor.
The collectors are just Protheans. Why would they help the Reapers?
The Reapers subdued the Protheans long ago. Probabilities suggest they attempted to create a Prothean Reaper and failed. Over time, they adapted the Protheans to suit their needs, changed them, turned them into workers, tools for the Reapers.
Да, интересно, конечно, жнецов способ размножения, когда они заставляют одурманенных существ строить себе других себя.
They're building it to look like a human. Why?
It appears that a Reaper's shape is based upon the species used to create it.
Reapers are machines. Why do they need humans at all?
Incorrect. Reapers are sapient constructs, a hybrid of organic and inorganic material. The exact construction methods are unclear, but it seems probable that the Reapers absorb the essence of a species, utilizing it in their reproduction process.
How many more humans do you think they try to take?
Millions. Perhaps more. Impossible to know for certain. This Reaper appears to be in a very early stage of development. An embryo in human terms.
So it's not alive yet? We can still stop it from being created?
The process can be stopped, but it is unclear exactly how much it has developed. I cannot, for example, tell you if it has awareness.
This thing is an abomination. Edie, how do we destroy it?
The large tubes injecting the fluid are a weak structural link. Destroying them should cause the supports to collapse, and the Reaper to fall.
Give us a minute, Edie. We gotta take care of some old friends first.
Enemy incoming. Right.
И куда вы пошли? Ну,
Hostiles.
ну ладно, надеюсь, они хотя бы пройдут в правильное место. Блин, попробуй что ли зарядить замораживающие патроны. Кайф. Блин, хотел использовать баг, не получилось, чтобы сразу две трубки расстрелять. Че, не баг, а фичу, что типа в замедлении времени расстрелять. Что-то, по-моему, Легион не очень стреляет. Так, где мне еще патроны раздобыть? Опа! Прочитерил. Сразу все 3 раза сфигачил. Ну, такое довольно легкое читерство, но поэтому от того не менее веселое.
Head to the Normandy. Joker, prep the engines. I'm about to overload this place and blow it sky high.
Roger that, Commander. Commander, I've got an incoming signal from the elusive man. He's patching it through.
Самое время поболтать.
Shepard, you've done the impossible.
I was part of a team. Some of them gave their lives for this mission.
I know. Their
Но вроде даже
sacrifice
никто и
will
не
not be
умер,
forgotten.
ну кроме
You did what you had to do, and you acquired the
экипажа
collector base.
Нормандии.
I'm looking at the schematics Edie uploaded. A timed radiation pulse would kill the remaining collectors, but leave the machinery and technology intact. This is our chance, Shepard. They were building a Reaper. That knowledge, that framework could save us.
It liquefied people, turned them into something horrible. We have to destroy the base.
Don't be short-sighted. Our best chance against the Reapers is to turn their own resources against them.
Shepard, Commander, this facility is data. It has no inherent ethical value. Destroying it will not return those lost. Keeping it may save others.
They were working directly with the collectors. Who knows what information is buried there? This base is a gift. We can't just destroy it.
Как я могу вам
You're
верить?
completely ruthless. The next thing I know, you'll be wanting to grow your own Reaper.
My goal is to save humanity from the Reapers at any cost. I've never hidden that from you.
Прям любой?
Imagine how many lives could be saved if we keep this base intact and use its knowledge to thwart the Reapers. Imagine the lives that will be lost if we don't.
Это неправильно, чувак.
No matter what kind of technology we might find, it's not worth it.
Shepard, you died fighting for what you believed. I brought you back so you could keep fighting. Some would say what we did to you was going too far, but look what you've accomplished. I didn't discard you because I knew your value. Don't be so quick to discard this facility. Think of the potential.
Нам это не нужно, чувак. Просто не нужно.
We'll fight and win without it. I won't let fear compromise who I am.
Shepard, think about what's at stake, about everything Cerberus has done for you. You...
Вырубай связь, Тали.
Let's move. We've got 10 minutes before the reactor overloads and blows this whole station apart.
Ну да, еще нужно потожнеца разочек победить. Привет, красавец. Че такой злой? Блин, я вроде попал в глаз. Где бы мне взять патронов, ё-моё? Типа реально, я просто не вижу, где здесь патроны валяются на земле. Может, их и нету. Давайте сделаем вот так. Не зря же мы копили все это время патроны для тяжелого оружия. Надо их на что-нибудь пустить веселое. Тали, ты нафига вылезла? Ой, ё-моё. Тали, вернись за чертово укрытие. Термоклипсы. Шани? А, это боеприпасы для тяжелого, по-моему, оружия даже. Да, кайф. Нас телепортнуло. Чувак, давай, давай, давай. А, не хватило. Вылезай, красавец. Я тебя дожгу, блин. Получается, аборт сделали в базе коллекционеров. Вбили эмбрион внутри нее. Хватай легиона. Давай, молодец. Отлично. Ё-моё. Мощно. Мощный удар, скорее всего. Так, Шепард шевелится. Уже хорошо. Музычка пошла. Живой? Живой. Так, а Тали? Что мы зря романсили, что ли? Не, конечно, и мертвым. Ладно, не будем развивать эту тему.
I'm here, Joker. Did the ground team make it?
All survivors on board. We're just waiting for you.
Human, you've changed nothing. Your species has the attention of those infinitely or greater. That which you know as Reapers are your salvation through destruction.
Рэмбо стайл Джокер. Прыжок веры. Найс. Подтяните, блин. Все, уходим к чертям отсюда. Вы открыли достижение вопреки всему. Барабаны в музыке прям отрабатывают свою зарплату на 100%. Интересно, насколько будет заметен взрыв объектов в центре галактики? Заметит ли ученый, что что-то произошло? Вы открыли достижение Безумие 2, вы открыли достижение задание выполнено. Безумие 2 это вроде за то, что я прошел и первую, и вторую часть на уровне сложности Безумия.
You're making a habit of costing me more than time and money.
Too many lives were lost at that base. I'm not sorry it's gone.
The first of many lives. The technology from that base could have secured human dominance in the galaxy against the Reapers and beyond.
Human dominance? Or just Cerberus?
Strength for Cerberus is strength for every human. Cerberus is humanity. I should have known you'd choke on the hard decisions. Too idealistic from the start.
Вы теперь в моей команде.
I'm not looking for your approval. Harbinger is coming, and he won't be alone. Humanity needs a leader who's looking out for them. From now on, I'm doing things my way, whether you agree or not.
Don't turn your back on me, Shepard. I made you. I brought you back from the dead.
Shut up.
Joker, lose this channel.
Кстати, интересно, что солнце у него за спиной поменял оттенок с красного на голубое. Зависит ли от того, что мы герой? Не уверен. Вы открыли достижение «Своих не бросаем». Ну и похоже, на этом постепенно заканчивается наша история в Mass Effect 2. Мы нашли много новых союзников и сделали то, что многие считали невозможным. Мы уже совсем скоро увидимся с вами на прохождении Mass Effect 3. Это будет самая эпичная часть саги вхождения капитана Шепарда. Будет размах галактического уровня. Война миров. А на этом я с вами прощаюсь. Всем всего хорошего. Впереди еще много интересных стримов и игр. Подписывайтесь на канал на ютубе и на твиче. Всем спасибо, кто был со мной. Пока.